Oh. It looks like... Hello. It looks like the war table stuff is done, so let's go check on that. Dragon Age Inquisition mobile game. I don't know how I feel about that mechanic still. Like, I like that it gives you more context into what's going on in the world in general, because otherwise you wouldn't get as much of an idea of the political movings of the world and everything. But also it is a bit arbitrary that it just makes you wait. It's like, oh yeah, this one takes 3 hours. And it's actual time. It's not like an in-game clock. It's the actual time. And you wait for 3 hours and then you come back. I think it is good in some ways, but it just, yeah, sometimes I'm like, oh god, okay, let's get that going and then I'll keep playing the game. Aha, report ready. Inquisitor, I must take over our investigation into the Well of Sorrows. Dozens of antiquarians and historians are begging us for the results. There have been several attempts to steal our research. While we have nothing conclusive, the research has proven useful in negotiations with interested scholars, and we should guard it accordingly. Leliana. Mugel. Hello, creature! Why didn't you come when I shook the treat bag? Is it because you don't love me? No? She's here. You want treats? You gonna come up for treat? No antisocial. Okay. She's getting her treat finally. She was cozy. Yeah, she probably is. I lost a shelf last week, but I have gained an adorable cat position. Because there's a little bookshelf next to my downstairs setup. And she just like climbed in there when it was empty. So I put a rug in there. And now it's her little nook. And I got her an even better rug to put in there. So it belongs to her now. I've lost storage space, but it's really cute. And also it's at my eye level when I'm editing. So the perfect positioning. Oh, Kippy's back to in editing. Good luck, good luck. Gods look kindly upon you. May Premiere never crash and your timeline forever be smooth, my friend. Yeah, she don't fit, but she sits anyway. Hey, Attic. Oh, Samson. Inquisitor Llewellyn, we have secured Samson in the holding pens. Your worship, he's not said much. We'll bring out the villain for judgment at your pleasure. Ooh. It's so tricky because with those kinds of people, I think if you show too much mercy, they'll just take advantage of you and you'll look weak as a leader. But also, I don't feel right just killing all these people. I don't know if he deserves that. I don't know if he's savable. He might be. The Tevinter resistance. My agent Tamar reports success. One less despicable Tevinter Magister to worry about. Naturally, the rest of the Magisterium assumes the hand behind the deed was Magister Talani herself, and she reports that they have respectfully backed away from both her and her supporters. She sends her thanks, a box of candied chocolates, and a variety of other useful items. The chocolates are mine, but the rest I pass on to you, Inquisitor. Leliana, give me the chocolates. Why did you take the best part? I just got this stinky ring that I don't even want. Oh, so rude. How dare she? Also, Leliana, aren't you supposed to be like top spy woman? The chocolates could be poisoned. Restore the Storm Coast. So I need how much power for the next main mission? Not that one. That was the old main mission. Here lies the abyss. Hi! What's the next main quest, Moogle? Oh. This is like an active mission there. Main quest isn't on the map. Apparently you have to go to the courtyard, actually. I just remembered. And speak to Morrigan. Inquisitor, You have activated a number of elfin artifacts used to detect the magical energies of the Veil. Individually, such readings have been helpful. If we can coordinate measurements of all the artifacts simultaneously, however, I believe we may be able to uncover rifts that may not have even been opened yet. I have drafted a proposal for how we might use Inquisition mages across Orlais and Ferelden to activate these artifacts in a coordinated fashion, if you think it might be useful. Solas. If the Inquisition forces are stretched thin, noble mages in the area will happily ensure the safety of our mages. Then that makes sense. Josephine's ones always make sense. I'm like, yeah, Josie has the right idea. Subtle, yet effective. And Cullen's like, I'll go in there. I've got a big sword. Which isn't always the best approach. I mean, it works in some situations, but... I don't know. Sure, Cullen, go use the sword. Go have a fun time.
All right.
Good luck. So many quests. Oh, Tegan. Ambassador, I apologize for any unpleasantness that might have arisen from my last correspondence with the Inquisition. My people have been under tremendous strain for too long, even before the destruction of the Conclave, and it has taken its toll on all of Redcliffe Arling. But that is in the past. Today I write to offer an invitation to the Inquisition. The Baron of Calon is part of my domain, and now lies empty. Ban Ilara lost her life attending the Conclave. Her only living relative holds lands too far away to administer both. By Ferelden custom, the lands are now the property of whomever claims them through skill of arms. A tournament will be held at Calon, with the victor taking the title as their prize. The Inquisition may send a champion to fight in the melee, if you wish. Cullen, why did I send you on that other mission? Ah. We could send a champion. It may be wise. It may not be wise to win, however. Ferelden's hold grudges. Sure, send an envoy. That's
Let us begin.
Tactful. I like it. Very good, Josie. Very good. And then we've still got Liliana available, so let's see what else we can send her on. Reese and Evangeline. Sister Liliana, per your request, after seeing that no mage named Reese was present at the conclave at the time of the explosion, I began my search. It appears, based on reports gathered from rebel mages, that Reese had originally intended to be at the conclave, but the former Templar Evangeline persuaded him not to attend. She believed corruption within the Templars sought to exacerbate the conflict, and this merited investigation. Evangeline was last seen not far from Valtherman, where a merchant described her as fighting other Templars and being taken, injured but alive. Reese came through the area not long after, searching for her. The forests near Valtherman offer many places to hide, but the Inquisition could track down these renegade Templars if you so order. Yours in service, Walker. I mean, it's a Liliana mission, straight up. Send her. That's her kind of thing. Okay. Let's get after Morrigan. I do remember when you go to the courtyard, Morrigan's not there. And she's run after her son through the Alluvion. So I think it's saved just before that happened last time. But, I better get following them. Is my inventory full? Of course it is. Let's go sell some crap. Off we go. I have a very, very special stream on Saturday. 8 years in the making, I tell you. On Saturday, you smashed the sub goal, so I will be sorting every single inventory in every single game that I am currently playing. So, Dragon Age Inquisition, of course, Elder Scrolls Online, Guild Wars 2, Final Fantasy, and Baldur's Gate 3. And they're bad, I tell you, especially the MMOs. Guild Wars 2 and ESO, especially, I would say, because it's like, I have played those games almost as long as I've been streaming, And I hardly ever sort those inventories because I mostly play on stream. So between stream sessions, I just log off and I'm like, it's fine, I'll just put it in my bank. So there you go. I did allot 2 hours for each MMO because I know it's going to take that long. And maybe if we're good and we get it done, we can do a dungeon or two. Maybe, we'll see. But especially for Final Fantasy and Guild Wars 2, I need your help. There's so many items that I don't know what they do, so I've just held on to them. So if any of you knowledgeable folks can be in chat, that super helps. Oh, sorry. Wait, what happened there? Question nothing. Okay. Grunsman's bow. See, with all this stuff, like, it just doesn't look too bad. But it's not as good as the stuff I have. Antamsara is kind of old now. It was good to start with. It's the DLC armor. But we're going to get rid of it for now. And get rid of those ones. Dragonone! Still here, in spite of the price changes Twitch just announced. What have they done? What have they done? Thank you so much for 16 months of immortality. Good to have your soul. I know they did the regional pricing changes, but that was like maybe 2 years ago-ish. UK subs are back up to £5. How? I don't even know what they were at before. They were $4.99, but then it's not really $4.99 in pounds because it does it in dollars and then converts it. So, So we had a big chat about the Partner Plus program and them upping the revenue split for creators, which was a really positive thing. So if you're able to maintain 100 Partner Plus points, which Partner Plus points you get by active subs, gifted subs don't count, but active subs and higher tier subs add more points as well. If you're able to maintain 100 for 3 months, then you can get your split up to 60%. And then there's a slightly lower requirement for the higher Partner Plus, which would be a 70% split. It's probably not doable for me. We'll see. But that requires you to have 300 Partner Plus points for 3 consecutive months. And so that was a really positive change. And I was like, whoa, I'm really surprised that Twitch have actually done something that seems to be positive. Because there have been so many missteps for Twitch. They've done so many things that just really prove that they don't really listen to the community or they don't really care about the community that much. But this kind of feels like a setback again. If the regional changes are getting worse, then that means they're trying to like recoup the loss that they're going to have from people getting into the Partner Plus. But yeah. They were leaning very hard into the split currently remains the same, so streamers will get more money. That is always what they lean into. Whenever there's any kind of article discussing revenue on Twitch, it will always be support the streamer, support the streamer. So many of us has been on a 50% sub split for a long time. And yeah, it's interesting. It's interesting. It's really interesting how they word those articles as well and how they try and like spin it. So if there's something negative, they'll try and spin it a little bit and be like, oh, but it's positive for this thing. So, I'm sad to hear about that because like the Partner Plus changes were good. And for once I was like, yeah, things are getting better, but I don't want you guys to have to pay more money. You need your golden coins. We'll link in mod chat. Oh, thank you, Miss Ailes. Well, thank you. But yeah, I hope... I know if it's going to be for the UK, I don't know if they're also rolling it out everywhere else too, because they might start like increasing the prices regionally outside of America as well. Cheeky bitches. UK, Australia, and Turkey. That's very specific. I mean, UK and Australia I get at the same time, but why Turkey? That's a bit random. Oh, I've got some valuables. Let's get rid of those. Easy. Schematics. I just seem to be hoarding armor and weapons. Ooh, I've got 2 tongues of serpents. I knew someone who would like those. If anything's like under 20 gold, like I should probably get rid of it. Like up to 30. I think I'm good with that. Oh, certainty. Hello. Greatsword warrior only. Wait, can Bull wear that right now? Bully, where are you? Oh no, Bull's got his prismatic great axe. He likes that. But this does even more! And it's already got a Demon Slayer rune in? A sword of deepest corruption and conviction. It cannot be the red lyrium blade that drove Kirkwall's Knight Commander Meredith to madness. It cannot have been reborn in arcane energies, somehow elven and Tevinter and blight intertwined. And it cannot have inspired the name and it cannot have inspired in the name of a magister who once entered heaven and would dare so again. One wonders what this sword cannot be next, in the hands of Windwhisper Llewellyn, if she is not careful. Is it cursed? There you go, enjoy. Very nice. Oh, it already kind of looks like it's covered in blood and corruption. That's how I like my swords. That's a very expensive sword. Priceless, one might say. Spending more money in this economy? I'm with you there. Yeah. Well, I can't say I'm surprised, but I am disappointed. But thank you. If you are able to support me with golden coin, thank you for doing so. Definitely not needed, but those of you that can, helps a great deal. And I hope they don't make me charge too many more golden coins for your souls. Oh, courtyard. Let's go see what's going on. F5. F5. I love a cursed sword though. They usually have a great sense of humour. Little quips. They're usually very witty. Reminds me of Warbringer. Oh, she's not here. Oh. I know she's gone through the Mire. I think I'm ready. Should we go after her, Morg? I have a cat on my lap. Exciting things better not happen. What is going on with her son? Oh god, is it like the will of the elders that inhabit the new power that she kills her son because he's a monstrosity? Oh, I have a bad feeling. I have a terrible feeling.
Wait, this isn't the crossroads. This is the Fade. How did the Alluvian lead here? Can it go anywhere?
Or maybe Morrigan made it so. Oh, bodies. Always a good sign. That's okay. There's resources here. It must be nice. I'm on my own. I suddenly miss Bull and Varric. Hello? There's Viridian everywhere.
Morrigan! Go back! I must find Kieran before it's too late.
You're protecting Kieran. Okay. That's
Why
good.
would
That's
Kieran
good.
do this? How could he do this? We stand in the Fade. To direct the Alluvian here would require immense power. If he is lost to me now after all I have sacrificed...
No. This wasn't your plan. We'll find him. We'll find him.
We'll find him, Morrigan. He can't be far. The Fade is infinite. He could literally be anywhere. Whatever happens to him now, 'tis my doing. I set him on this path. Please, help me look, Inquisitor. Just a little longer.
That doesn't seem like Morrigan. Something's wrong. Something's wrong. The way she's talking. I don't know. Press F to doubt. I don't think that's Morrigan. And she's all like, oh, please, Inquisitor. Morrigan wouldn't do that. Although it is her child, so... I guess maybe I don't know Mummy Morrigan. I knew Morrigan from before, who would never let anyone see her weakness. So maybe I'm wrong. Maybe she is just really worried about her son, but... something weird going on. And I don't trust anything in the Fade. Weird, just fragments of things here. What's down here? Nothing. Okay. Don't trust the Fade. That's what the egg would say. Well, the egg is apparently an expert on such things. Apparently. I'm glad we had him with us when we came here last time. Are those rage demons? Morrigan? Lyrium everywhere. I do not like this. There's books everywhere as well. Unless we're seeing parts of her memory or her son's memory.
There he is! Who's with him? That's...
Mama! It's the mama of Mama. Mamaception.
Mother!
Granny's here, Mummy.
Mother. Now, isn't this a surprise?
What is she up to? I think she's siphoning power from him somehow. Not a happy one, it seems. You took her son? Surprise family reunion. I didn't bring you a present. Sorry.
So this is all some kind of family reunion.
Mother, daughter, grandson. It rather warms the heart, does it not?
Kieran is not your grandson. Let him go.
As if I were holding the boy hostage. She's always been ungrateful, you see.
Ungrateful? I know how you plan to extend your life, wicked crone. You will not have me, and you will not have my son.
That's quite enough. You'll endanger the boy.
Says you.
What have you done to me?
I have done nothing. You drank from the well of your own volition.
You are Mythal.
What? Wait. Is that even possible? Yeah, what?
You can't be Mythal, that's not possible.
Explain to me, dear girl, why I cannot be what I am.
You're not even elven. Mythal is long dead. Well, some of them have like downgraded, so I know what Mythal was.
Mythal was the goddess of justice. I've seen the statues. She
Was one of the people. Yes, indeed.
Justice? Really? Aww. It's such an awkward hug.
I heard her calling to me. She said now was the time.
I do not understand.
Once I was but a woman, crying out in the lonely darkness for justice. And she came to me, a wisp of an ancient being, and she granted me all I wanted and more. I have carried Mythal through the ages ever since, seeking the justice denied to her.
Oh, that makes so much more sense. Wait, so they've been holding on to this bit of lore since Dragon Age Origins? Because Dragon Age Origins is where we first learn about her having these daughters and like passing on her power through her daughters and essentially using her daughters' bodies as a vehicle to become immortal. So she gets incredibly powerful young women and then basically transports her being into them. And she has to make sure that they're strong enough to contain her soul, essentially, before she begins the process. So we found that out with Morrigan in Origins and helped her kill her mother, we thought. We thought. She's inside you. Maybe that was a demon. Yeah, maybe it wasn't really... What have you done that... What? I just can't see anything that she's done that says justice to me. Are you sure it wasn't a demon?
That could have been a demon lying to you.
You hear the voices of the well, girl. What do they say?
They say you speak the truth.
But what was Mythal? A legend-given name and called a god? Or something more? Truth is not the end, but a beginning. So young and vibrant, you do the people proud and have come far. As for me, I have had many names, but you may call me Flemeth.
Oh, I know your name. I know who Flemeth is.
I know the name Flemeth. My people call you Asher Belenar, the woman of many years, and speak of your legend. It says long ago you left your husband for a lover. Your husband then tricked you, killed your lover, and imprisoned you. Then a spirit came to offer you vengeance. Mythal, that's what you spoke of.
One day someone will summarize the terrible events of your life so quickly. But yes, I was that woman. That is how my tale began.
Flemeth appears in other legends, helping heroes for reasons of her own.
I nudge history when it's required. Other times, a shove is needed.
But who is she to decide what history should be? Who is she to decide that? And, I mean, Mythal is a god of justice, but also vengeance, right? And vengeance can be evil. Justice can mean a very different thing depending on which perspective you're looking from. The elves, they needed you.
If Mythal is a part of you, why haven't you helped us? We've called to you, prayed to you.
What was could not be changed.
What about now? You know so much.
You know not what you ask, child.
I need to understand.
Why did Mythal come to you?
For a reckoning that will shake the very heavens.
And you follow her whims. Do you even know what she truly is?
You seek to preserve the powers that were, but to what end? It is because I taught you, girl. Because things happened that were never meant to happen. She was betrayed as I was betrayed, as the world was betrayed. Mythal clawed and crawled her way through the ages to me, and I will see her avenged! Alas, so long as the music plays, we dance.
Damn, I love her voice so much. There's just like so much raw passion in there. Oh, will you help us? Is Morrigan your servant now? Oh shit, yeah, because it's the well of Mythal. So, does that mean that she can kind of mind control Morrigan? She has power over Morrigan. What? So it wasn't that. So it's Flemeth, but it's also not Flemeth. They've been sharing a body all this time, and then sharing other people's bodies. Will you help us? I'm more concerned about Morrigan, to be honest. Is she your servant now?
Did you come here to make Morrigan serve you?
Oh, what a servant she would make. Then what is it you want?
One thing, and one thing only.
Him.
I have to go now, Mother.
No, 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 no.
No, I will not allow it.
He carries a piece of what once was, snatched from the jaws of darkness. You know this.
He is not your pawn, Mother. I will not let you use him.
Have you not used him? Was that not your purpose, the reason you agreed to his creation?
That was then. Now he is my son. Flemeth extends her life by possessing the bodies of her daughters, Inquisitor.
Indeed.
That was the fate she intended for me. I thwarted her, and now she intends to have Kieran instead.
Well, my character doesn't know this, so I'm gonna ask, but is Kieran special? We know he is.
Wait, the way she talked about Kieran.
I am not the only one carrying the soul of a being long thought lost.
He is more than that, Mother.
As am I. Yet do you hear me complain? Our destinies are not so easily avoided, dear girl.
Mother, I have to.
You do not belong to her, Kieran. Neither of us do.
Why now?
If Kieran is so special, why did you wait until now to come for him?
I did not know where he was. Morrigan cleverly hid him from me. Until now.
'Twas the well.
Always grasping beyond your reach, despite all that I taught you.
I don't think there's much we can do to stop her, but we have to try. Is this all true?
You're going to steal the body of a young boy.
If my daughter believes it, then it must be so.
Kieran,
As you wish. Hear my proposal, dear girl. Let me take the lad, and you are free of me forever. I will never interfere with or harm you again. Or keep the lad with you, and you will never be safe from me. I will have my due.
he returns with me.
Decided so quickly.
Do whatever you wish. Take over my body now if you must, but Kieran will be free of your clutches.
Aww.
I am many things, but I will not be the mother you were to me.
Get him, girl. Holy. She didn't even
No more dreams.
let her decide.
No more dreams. A soul is not forced upon the unwilling, Morrigan. You were never in danger from me. Listen to the voices. They will teach you, as I never did.
Wait!
What the fuck? And the fact that she just walks away and she's like, oh yeah, you were never in danger. I was just messing with you. I was just testing you. So now Kieran gets to be a normal boy? But she will come for Morrigan at some point. At some point, she'll come to claim the body of the daughter that she trained to be her next vessel.
Are you all right, Kieran? You are not hurt?
Oh, I feel lonely.
Lonely?
She
Part of him
wanted
is
the
gone.
old god soul all along. Is it worth reminding myself that perhaps I do not know everything after all? My mother has the soul of an elven goddess, or whatever Mythal truly was, and her plans are unknown to me.
She's always one step ahead of us, it seems. Yes, what is this old god soul you speak of,
So Kieran had the soul of an old god.
Taken from the archdemon at the final battle of the Fifth Blight. Yes, he has never known anything else. I'm uncertain what effect this will have on him.
But why did you...
I told you at the temple, the magic of old must be preserved, no matter how feared. Kieran had a destiny, and now it is in Flemeth's hands. I suppose we shall see what she does with it.
I don't trust her, as usual. You really had no idea.
You truly had no idea what she was?
I knew she kept the truth from me. I even suspected she was not truly human, but this... I always thought the so-called elven gods were little more than glorified rulers, but now... I have doubt. And doubt is... an uncomfortable thing, Inquisitor. Just be thankful you did not drink from the well. I am evidently tied to my mother for eternity.
And I wonder what would have happened if she hadn't drank from the well. Does that mean Kieran would be used as a vassal? Because she wouldn't have another option. Oh, you did the right thing? Yeah, no, I still can't believe it. It's not that I don't believe it. I just don't want to, I suppose.
I must admit, I still can't quite believe what happened.
It is as if something from ancient times stretched a skeletal hand into our present. Of course, the same could be said of Corypheus. Now we must prepare to face Corypheus himself. It seems Mother was right. The voices of the well tell me I will be able to match his dragon. All that
Good.
remains is for you to find him.
So that was genuinely Morrigan. It's really nice to see this different version of Morrigan. Because she's so sort of... I guess like she's witty, but she's also like really brusque, and she doesn't want to have anyone getting close to her, especially in Origins. She just like completely dismisses anyone else who tries to get close to her. She's like, yes, leave me alone, leave me alone. And now to see her being like, I would do anything for my son, and to have someone she loves so completely, she deserves that. She deserves it. After everything she's been through, she deserves that. Yeah, it's been a while. And I'm glad she doesn't regret the hanky-panky that we made her have with not Cullen.
Mother must be very pleased. If I see her again, I will have no choice but to do every single thing she commands. I feel certain what happened at the Temple of Mythal must somehow have been her influence.
I think it's what she planned. And we can't really worry about what could have been because it seems like she manipulates everything to go the way she wants as well now. Seems like it. Welp. Welcome back, Cianto. Thank you so much for 31 months. Sorry, your soul came through during an emotional damage cutscene. But thank you. I can't believe Dawn is still alive in this game. I know, I should have died a long time ago. I was a poor choice for Inquisitor, that's sure. Very poor choice indeed. Hanky Panky with who? Alistair. Alistair, who I often call Cullen by mistake because I just change between the two. But yeah. Yeah, basically you... The soul of the old god, the archdemon, when it dies, it has to transfer somewhere. And it would have transferred just like into anyone. And potentially killed them or, you know, corrupted them. So we had this plan of, okay, what if you make a child together? And then when the soul comes out of the archdemon, it'll go into the babby. And that's what he was. But no longer. Or maybe it was far more.
Perhaps she's influenced more than just what happened at the temple.
With Corypheus, you mean?
He does have that elven orb.
Which he had to acquire somewhere. Yes, I see. It's hard to imagine her motivation for doing so.
What is she up to?
Then again, everything about her is hard to imagine. I suppose we have little choice but to proceed and be thankful she assisted us at all.
Do you think Flemeth told the truth then?
Do you trust what Flemeth told us?
About what she is? I am uncertain. I knew there was more to her than I realized, that she was not truly human. This? I once found her grimoire, and that was where I learned her immortality was gained by stealing the bodies of her daughters. Flemeth claims I misunderstood. It is not forced on the unwilling. Meaning I might agree to such a thing? Impossible, yet there seemed an undeniable sense of truth to the things she told us. All my years spent hunting for arcane mysteries, and the greatest was the one I left behind.
What are you going to do now?
So what do you intend to do now?
Once Corypheus is defeated, I will take Kieran and leave. Where I will go is uncertain. I must consider the fact that Flemeth may yet have plans for me. I am, after all, her servant. Such a delight. Yet we must now consider the coming battle. I hope all I learned from the well proves worthwhile.
I'm sure it will.
I'll leave you to the garden.
As you like.
Yes, enjoy the garden before your mother eventually comes to claim your body. Yes, that... I don't know how they're going to deal with that. That's going to be interesting. Oof. The way that Grey Warden slay an archdemon is to absorb its soul and let the clashing forces destroy each other. Here we go. Here's the more in-depth explanation. The archdemon's soul is drawn to anything with the Darkspawn's taint, so it normally goes to the nearest Grey Warden. Indeed, but Morrigan performed a ritual on the night of Kieran's conception so that the archdemon's soul would seek her unborn child instead of the nearest warden. So that's how they ensured that it would go to the baby, because I was like trying to remember how exactly they made sure it wouldn't jump to someone else. But yeah, that's it. And then she went on to have this baby in secret, hiding it from her mother as well. And yes, a ritual was performed, indeed. Shizzy, happy birthday! You have grown a year older and wiser. I hope you've had a good day. Did you have cake? Was presenting had? Dragon Age on your birthday. I mean, it was meant to be. Emotional damage on your birthday as well, because, oof, that cutscene. I'm still like, I need to put all the pieces together. So that whole temple was to her, essentially. She was carrying
You're concerned.
the god inside
No,
of
I'm
her.
just waiting, like everyone else.
Not for much longer.
This is the quest. This is the quest. With his forces routed, now is the time to find Corypheus before he can recover and force him out into the open. Warning, this starts events that lead to the end of the story. You can continue to play the game afterwards, but some content may not be available. Complete any important tasks before beginning this operation. What? I have not played the DLC yet, but people said it can also be played after, and that in some ways the DLC fits in better after. What do we think? I trust the judgment of chat because obviously I don't know the events of the DLC. I know one is Deep Roads and then the other one is its own separate area as well. So I don't know which to do first. I mean, I have a ton of missions in progress right now. But yeah. Other than these kind of fetchy missions, there's not much going on the map at the moment. There's a couple of companion quests that need me to go and do fetchy things in order to unlock more of them. So maybe we do some of the inner circle quests just to make sure we've done them. Like she just wants tomes. We've got one for Dorian to kill mages. We've got another one for Blackwall, who isn't Blackwall, but our decision was that he remains Blackwall. And that is who he becomes now. DLC after post-game. Okay. I'm glad we're all in agreement here. I'm glad we're all in agreement. One of the DLC should be last. The other DLC doesn't matter when you do them. Okay. Trespasser last. That's sort of the epilogue. Okay. So Trespasser was which zone? Because I know Frostback Basin. Jewels of Hakon is a DLC, isn't it, as well? Something about that. Always forget which DLC is which. I know one is Deep Roads. Not just any cake. I had Oreo ice cream cake. Oh, that sounds so good. I hope you're having a good day. You humans celebrate birthdays correctly. Like, this is why I've stolen the human tradition of birthday celebrations. Because, you know, there's cake, there's presents, there's good food, there's merriment. Jaws is a different DLC from Trespasser. Okay. And I'm guessing, like, it will give me the Trespasser starter afterwards. We gotta see what Egghead thinks about this as well. Where is he? Oh, you're in the... You never lurk in the corner. You're always by your desk reading. Is this your contemplation corner? You come here to think about deep things. Scratch your head. Oh!
The Temple of Mythal was extraordinary. In all my journeys, I never dreamed of finding anything like it. What will you do with the power of the well once Corypheus is dead?
I'll try and make the world better. I don't know if it corrupts you, though. I'll restore what was. I'll rely on those I trust. Like you, I suppose. Yeah. You know, I would value your guidance on what to do after all of this.
I'm not arrogant enough to think it's my decision alone. Whatever happens,
He
we'll do it together.
disapproves.
You think to share your power, to avoid the temptation to misuse it.
Oh.
A noble sentiment, but ultimately a mistake.
Why?
Because while one selfless woman may walk away from the lure of power's corruption, no group has ever done so.
Never? What do you mean? There's always someone who gets corrupted and greedy and steals it for themselves. We will. We've done what no one else could have done before. The Inquisition has become a force that has never existed in Thedas like this. If we can do it, if anyone can, it's us.
I trust my friends.
I know that mistake well enough to carve the angles of her face from memory.
Why is this so important to you?
You have not been what I expected, Inquisitor. You have impressed me. You must not let false modesty allow you to pass your power to someone else. There are few regrets sharper than watching fools squander what you sacrifice to achieve. Forgive my melancholy. Corypheus has cost us much. The Temple of Mythal did not deserve such a fate. The orb he carries, and its stolen power, that at least we may still recover. With luck, some of the past may yet survive.
It sounds like you're leaving. You can't leave. F5.
You planning to leave before we take down the bad guy?
No.
Oh, thank God.
But there may not be a later. It seemed wise to say my goodbyes
I was
now.
scared I pissed him off so much he was leaving. You better not die.
Lethalan.
You're telling me you didn't hear about everything that happened with Morrigan's son and
We'll talk
Mythal?
later.
Goodbye.
You didn't hear about that yet? I figured you'd be interested in that. Well, maybe Morrigan asked me to keep it private for now, but as soon as he knows, he will be all over that. All over. Why does he look like a more dapper version of Smeagol? Wow, that's the biggest Solas slander that I have ever heard. He's like a handsome Smeagol. He's like a Smeagol that polishes his egghead and maintains his ear tips, okay? And reads. If Smeagol enjoyed literature, you know? Wow, wow. He's the Smeagol version of handsome Squidward. Wow. Chat loves Solas. Don't let them catch you saying that about Solas. They're like, oh, egghead. Chat was really angry when I didn't romance Solas. Because he made a very early move on me. And I could have kissed him then. I could have. But I was like, I hardly know you. I know nothing about you. We're in some kind of weird dream world. You've possibly drugged me so that I'm asleep right now. I don't know how I feel about this. So I didn't kiss him. Solas is basically bold Spock. He does remind me of Spock so much. I think it's the very measured way in which he talks. And his fascination with a variety of subjects, including those of magic. He's very set in his opinions as well. And he believes that he knows the right way to approach everything. Indeed. So is he Gollum Spock? He doesn't have an obsession with shiny things. That's not happened. Speak with the advisors in the war room. Some of my missions are done now too. Let's go see, I guess. Whereas Spock was a team player. He was. Like, he would admit he was wrong. Surely. Solas is very proud. Inquisitor, Evangeline and I owe you our freedom, and indeed our very lives. I am greatly saddened to hear what happened at the Conclave. I had truly hoped for a peaceful end to this conflict, and the death of so many good people is a tragedy. Our own investigation took us to renegade Templars using a strange new red form of lyrium. Oh, we did that ages ago. You should have just joined our investigation. I am chagrined that they were powerful enough to subdue us, although your agents tell us that these red Templars serve as shock troops for the enemy, who has had both mages and Templars dancing to his tune. Evangeline and I need to recover from our wounds, and our presence at Skyhold will only cause tension with the rebel mages you brought into the Inquisition. Once we're healed, we will be honored to serve. Recent Evangeline, okay. Senior Enchanter. There is a note below, presumably added by Cole. I asked you not to do this. I was upset until it saved them. This is good. Cole approves. My boy Cole. I need to go see Cole. I feel guilty. I feel like I'm like a working mum, and I've left Cole alone without a babysitter in the top level of the inn, and he's just been there like picking straw out of his hat and doing little doodles. Like, I feel bad. He's not come on a lot of missions with me, and he could have. A letter on dark vellum with obviously dwarven markings. A hole in the surface's precious sky, not our concern. But the thing that did it, if this Magister shit really brought the Blight and the Darkspawn, we're no friend of that. Follow these instructions and you'll catch your enemy sleeping. Tell your soldiers not to leave the main tunnel. That's your only warning. Binthus Warhelm Kalsharok. The letter ends with a map to a cave system and the number of troops that can pass. Ooh. They hold their secrets dear. Do as they say, no more, no less. Potential relations with another dwarven Tig would be far more beneficial than a minor strike at the Venatori. At the least, send ambassadors with our soldiers. I think dwarves appreciate straight-up honesty. Follow their instructions, and that's worth its weight in gold to them. Let's go for that.
Inquisitor.
Inquisitor. Keep things simple. Ambassador. I cannot thank you enough for inviting me to act as the Inquisition's champion at the Grand Melee. You'll be glad to hear that I did not disgrace you. I placed a respectable 10th. Although I did not manage to win us either title or lands, I did secure several trade agreements with the Bannerman for the Inquisition. I thought that might please you more than a dank castle. Yours, Sir Danor. Thanks, Danor. I appreciate you. Oh, Reese and Evangeline can go over here. Okay. Inquisitor. We've recovered from our wounds and are ready to serve the Inquisition as you see fit. Evangeline has friends amongst the Orlesian nobility who may listen to our cause, and I am familiar with several caches used by the rebel mages. Or, if you prefer, we will be honoured to join the Inquisition troops near Valfermin and fight the forces of Corypheus as best as we can. Yours in service, Reese and Evangeline. Oh! Yeah, I think she should join us if she can.
Service.
Yes, please. We'll take an hour for her to get here. This is fine. And then I don't think I can actually start anymore because everyone's busy. So we'll stick with that. What else do I have available? It's not actually too many more. Okay. Fun fact, Reese is Wynn's son. What? Reese is Wynn's... She has a son? Did she tell me about her son ever? Because if she did, I completely forgot. Can you imagine Wynn being your mum, though? Like, she'd be such a good mum. I made you a cup of tea. Oh, you scuffed your knee play again, didn't you, dear? Let me just patch that up. Just a bit of healing magic. Granny Wynn, I called her in my playthrough. Or Granny Gwen. Because for about half of the game, I could not get out of my head that her name was Gwyn. I think it's because I was rewatching Gavin and Stacey at the time, and there's Gwen in Gavin and Stacey. I don't know. I can't explain it, but I thought she looked like more of a Gwen than a Wynn.
So, I'm still trying to wrap my mind around this. We went to an elven rune, so a witch could consume a pool of magical goo and then walk through a mirror.
Yeah.
Wound up back here. Have I mentioned that the shit that happens to you is crazy? I don't want to think about
It's
this
pretty
anymore.
whack.
You want to discuss something normal?
Do we have normal conversations ever, Varric? I mean, I've asked all these questions before.
Carry on.
Varric, it might be our last night alive if we're gonna go in and fight Corypheus. We should spend some time together, you know, get to know each other a bit more. Forget about Bianca. She's not the one for you, Varric. I do miss Wynn. I do. She's that, like, gentle presence in the party, you know? I feel like everybody needs that. Okay. I've got so many quests, and I'm like, I don't know which ones will still be doable afterwards. Like, there's stuff going on in all these other zones. I mean, all of these are very kind of fetchy. It's like, go and find this thing, go and find 10 of these sort of thing. And I feel like most of those should still be available if we go on with main story, hopefully. But the Inner Circle quests, I know, do unlock things in their own personal storylines. So I want to see if we can do Memories of the Grey and then all these ones, just in case there's extra dialogue. Because if there's extra dialogue, I want it. Blackwall possesses maps that chart old warden camps and outposts through Ferelden and Olay. The wardens who abandoned these camps may have left behind artifacts of interest to Blackwall. Yeah, but where are they though? Give me the sat-nav location, no. Okay, various places. Various zones. I guess over here somewhere? Okay, there's something here. Can I travel to here? Okay. Alright, Blackwall, do you want to come? We'll take you on a walk, Blackwall. He hasn't been out in a while. He needs some exercise. Oh, Vivianne's story as well. I was never expecting that of her. That she was nursing a person that she loved. And that she was hiding that pain behind that very hard exterior. Like, she was so sweet with him. I guess Blackwall can tank. He's got the cheese wheel. I mean, you have to come. Dorian has to come as well because we've got a quest to kill mages with him. Wynne and Morrigan's dialogue was spicy. Oh, yeah, the back and forth between those two. Like, Wynne does not approve of some of the things that Morrigan does. She's like, what? That's a... Really? Oh, did you just insult the Maker? Like, they always have a back and forth about the Maker because Morrigan's like, oh, screw the Maker. And she's like, oh, that's such blasphemy. How dare you? I felt so bad. Did she approve of Alistair? Oh, I think that was, I remember a specific dialogue when we were in Orzammar and she was like, oh, Alistair, I washed your socks for you. They're hanging up on the line. He's like, you don't need to wash my socks, Wynne. I can do it myself. I'm an adult. And she's like, well, if I don't do it, they never get washed. I see them piling up. And he's like, sorry, Gran, sorry. That was one of my favorite interactions between those two. Ah, yes, we have top tier cheese wheel Blackwall. Ready for action. Yeah. Oh, we've got some much better gear for you now, Blackwall. Times have changed. We haven't taken you out in years, but I've got this. Oh, Maid Joni, sorry. Didn't mean to offend you. You are heavy, right? Yeah, okay. Well, I've got one that's a bit better. I've got this one as well. Rare magic armor. Oh, you look good. That goes with the cheese. It goes so well. I think your helmet's quite good. So you are set. Accessories need an upgrade though, Blackwall. Let's be real. Let's be real here. Yeah, sure. We've got evasion. We've got power. Gain an ability point when equipped. Blackwall only. You may pop this on. Oh, I think I just took it off. Don't mind me. Where did it go? Come back. I didn't just trash it, did I? I really hope I didn't. Anyway, well, yeah, where did it go? Ooh. You can have a constitution amulet or a life ward amulet. Don't question where that necklace just went. It's fine. It's fine. Question nothing. What have you got on at the moment? 2% melee defense. Yeah, we haven't got much better for you, to be honest. Yeah, keep wearing that. You've got... Oh, Axe of Green Edges. That's actually not bad. Yeah, I think that's probably the best. I didn't see, but that might have been a +1 skill point necklace. I don't know what happened. There was a dialogue box that came up and then I just clicked yes really fast, so it may in fact not be fine, but shh, it never happened. Shh, don't tell anyone. Don't tell the people watching the YouTube VOD who are really specific about which skills I use and stuff, because they're gonna be really mad. I still want the cheese wheel to be the best one. God, it's not. It's fine. The cheese will do. The cheese will do. We'll keep it to there. Okay, and actually you guys have a level up. Oh, Blackwall has lots of level ups. Okay. We're taking him through the sword and board. An enemy struck by shield bash does no damage with its next attack. Or you do greater damage to an enemy's guard. Let's go defensive with him because bulls very much rush them and do more damage. So I'm going to go a little bit more defensive. If lunge and slash strikes an enemy that was not attacking you, the ability refunds the cost and cooldown. That seems like a good payback. Protection for ranged attacks. What's Blackwall's own tree? Champion. Ooh. Except he's not a champion. He's a liar. But we don't bring that up now. We're just accepting that he is Blackwall. He's taken on the identity. You've trained hard, and you know how to make the most of whatever armor you're wearing. Armor bonus 20%. It's pretty nice. And +3 constitution. Or an attack that would bring you down instead leaves you with a small amount of health, and you're immune to damage for a short time. Yeah, I'll take the passive armor bonus. But what about these? You may not be able to hold them off forever, but right now, nothing can touch you. You have complete immunity to damage for a short time. You taunt an enemy into a frenzy. Their damage output increases over time, but so does the amount of damage they take. The effect ends if you get out of range. Okay. And now I'm like, I think I like this one, but... Okay, we're gonna try. I have 1 point. A single point. I'm getting to the stage where I've kind of maxed out most of the stuff I was working on. So like everything in this tree is done. But I've also got the subterfuge tree for stealthing and everything. Yeah, this one I've never taken because it's a grappling hook that you put out onto an enemy and then you haul yourself towards the enemy. And that is the last place that I want to be because I'm really squishy. So I've never really gone for that one. Toxic Cloud? Yeah. Oh. Toxin. I have to take Toxin first. Sure. Yeah. Buff my poisons. Let's go. Dorian. 2 points to spend. I was interested in Dorian's necromancy tree. Like these ones down here especially. So he's got walking bomb. I gave him quite a lot of fire. I think it was... Oh no, that was Solas I gave fire to. I gave you all the storm stuff. He's electrifying. But Necromancer is his special tree. So this is his unique stuff. You mark a target with an attacking spirit, inflicting ongoing damage and taking their soul. Oh wait, no, not their soul, Lamin's soul. Lamin, welcome back. Thank you for 18 months and for welcoming a beautiful new sub baby into this world. I hope they will grow up to be half as beautiful as our last sub baby. May they go on to great things. I will bubble wrap them and send them to you. If the target dies while marked, the spirit mimics the victim's body briefly to fight on your behalf. Okay. The one question I have with Walking Bomb is, does it hurt friendlies? Because I like the big abilities that do lots of AoE damage, but also quite a few of them don't ignore friendlies. Let's go with Spirit Mark. What's this one? If you are knocked unconscious, a spirit you control takes on your likeness and fights on your behalf for a short time. The spirit draws magic directly from the Fade, casting spells without cost. You cannot be revived by any means until the spirit leaves. Bloody hell. Oh, there's an ability called Wisps of the Fallen. I'm drawn in by the flavor. I haven't even looked at the mechanics yet, but wisps. You can now have multiple marked targets. When a marked target dies, a wisp appears and attacks with you for a short time. Targets you kill with spirit mark now fight longer and harder. It's gotta be the wisps. I quite like that. Very nice, Dorian. Very good, very good. Ooh! It's a Wix! Speaking of wisps, I think I summoned you, Wix. Thank you so much for 37 months of immortality, and welcome back into the immortal fold. Are you enjoying immortality so far? It has been 37 months, so I guess it's a good point to check in and see how many benefits eternal life has granted you. Says you're looking especially shiny today, I must say. I recall having a tank and 3 rift mages in my area clearance party. Hard to hit me when you get dispelled as soon as you're coming into existence. Big brain. 3 rift mages. Welp. Yeah, no, they didn't stand a chance. He's got no points to spend. I thought he did. Okay. We're all set. Alright! Blackwall, calm down. Calm down, we're not even there yet. It's just over here. I have a feeling this is going to be an awkward one to get to because it looks like there's a mountain here. And then we gotta go like around and then hope there's a path and I don't have to parkour. But we will see. I return with a creature. There is a creature here with me. It followed me upstairs. It doesn't want its food that I just painstakingly made it. It's organic wet food mixed with nice dry crunchy crunch food. And it said it would prefer to follow me upstairs and bother me and maybe have a treat instead. And stick its tail in my face. So that was successful, right, Monk? She hasn't been eating her food lately. I don't know what is up. Maybe she's just bored of it. But then what I get her has a variety of flavors. So I'm like, woman, what is your problem here? You get a different flavor of wet food every day. I think she's just discovered food that isn't cat food. I think that's what's happened. She's discovered chips. She loves chips. She loves butter. She will lick butter off plates. And the other day, she discovered mayonnaise. Which she loves because it's like butter and cream mixed together. And it's great. And it's also got egg in, so it's kind of like pancakes. Another one of her favorite foods. But yeah, she's now causing chaos. She craves chaos on my desk right now. She's probably got a secret stash. She's probably got a pancake stash somewhere. I bet you. Under the sofa. She loves a pancake, does Moo. Moo, we're making pancakes on Sunday. Yeah, we got a pancake cooking stream. Hopefully she doesn't try and steal pancakes again and repeat history. Because that was interesting. That's how I discovered she likes pancakes. Ah, gee, mayo horrible. I don't like mayo myself. So I was like, the elf fam likes mayo. So I was like, here's the mayo. There you go. And then I was asked, has Mog tried mayonnaise? And I'm like, no, my cat has not tried mayonnaise. And obviously, they decided it was time for Mog to try mayonnaise. And now, we will never be safe. She always thirsts for mayonnaise. If anyone's just coming in, we have now got to the main story final quest. So if we go on, that is the end of the game. But there were a few things that I wanted to make sure didn't unlock more story or more in-depth dialogue with the companions before we go on. So Blackwall's quest we're currently doing, going to find the artifacts, which are somewhere. I have a vague marker, so I'm hoping we can find them all. We hope. Gee, I wonder how she got so spoiled. Yeah, I wonder, Mog. Is it because you're too cute? And I literally can't say no to you ever? Probably. It's really hard to say no to a cat. Like, dogs, they understand no. And they're like, oh, I'm so sorry. I exist to please you. I'm so sorry. But cats, you tell them no, and they're like, Yeah?
Come,
So
lad.
what?
I have dried beans and radish.
Do I look like I give a
Not
shit?
much, but with last
Come
night's
at me.
pork, it makes a meal.
There's not even any point. And they're so cute that I can't get angry with cats. Even if they're like stealing things that they shouldn't. Rianne, I have a hankering for that Dalish cheese you stopped last. Oh, I got some cheese right here for you, Denise. It's not really Dalish, is it? I asked for the last Dalish hunters who came to the village to trade, and they looked at me like I'd grown a tree out of my head. Whatever it is, let me know if you get more. I would give anything for another taste. Denise. Damn, well, her village is destroyed, but I hope she got some cheese. I hope she did. Mayo's good in salad, otherwise tartar sauce is superior. Tartar sauce. Oh, did you go... Yeah, did you go to Saladin Keep? Did you do the thing? I don't think he did. I think he's waiting for us to do his job for him. He said he had to restore order to the village and they need him here. Likely story. Yeah, I'm gonna attempt to go around this mountain and probably fail at it. Is this the way? There's wolves everywhere. Oh, you're allergic to cats, yeah. That's so tricky because even if you wanted to like cats, it's difficult to. Unless you're constantly stuck up on meds. Oh, I don't know where I'm going. I would get Doug out, but chat ruined Doug for me. Because they told me that Doug just goes the same speed as running anyway. It's not even a speed increase. All it does is just put you on a mount that goes the same speed as you do running. So there's no point to Doug even being here. As much as I love Doug. Okay, so maybe there is like a mountain path if we keep going around here. We have been here before. I mean, there's plenty of stone that I don't really need. Parkour. I'm allergic to dogs as well, but less so. Enough to have them growing up. Just get a bit of resistance to them. Yeah, you can build up resistance over time. Also, things like air purifiers help.
Took being this cold to notice that red lyrium gives off heat.
Helga said it was alive, so the warmth makes sense.
Oh. Oh, maybe this is how we get up there. I do not want to get too close to that lyrium. Oh, no. Speaking of lyrium, where there is lyrium, there will be Templars. We packed quite a punch now, though. That is not doing any damage to us. Nice try, suckers. Night-night, drama. Have some good dreams. I will see you soon. I don't think we'll finish Dragon Age tonight. I think I'll try and clean up like some of the little side quests I have, because my worst nightmare is finishing the game and blocking off a really cool companion interaction I could have had if I was just a bit more patient and I'd done a couple more of the companion quests. So I'm having a good look around. Are you all four? All four companions? Yeah, technically you can switch between all of them, but the AI in this game is much better. So they do actually quite well by themselves. Like they'll just decide what they should do in combat, but you can just switch between them if you want to. You can play it very tactically, which I definitely haven't throughout this playthrough. I've just been like, oh, we're not dying, so I guess we're fine. The only reason I've ever switched is because we were low on health and I was like, oh, okay, well, I guess I'll get them to do this specific heal. But generally, the AI is pretty clever. Putting all your eggs in your first playthrough, huh? I mean, thing is, this is the kind of game that you probably should play through at least twice.
I try not to touch that lyrium.
Although I'm not sure how different you can really make the endings, because in Dragon Age, even though you can choose some stronger options, which are like, nah, screw this. Let's not do that thing, which is kind of good, but a little bit also bad. Because there are some decisions that are good, but done in a bad way that actually hurts people. But I don't know if you can do full evil. There's not full evil in the same way as Baldur's Gate, because you are the hero, and it's so difficult to make someone the protagonist and then also let them be evil, rather than, oh, we're saving the world from Corypheus. Because it's a bit more railroaded, like a story that's being told with a few different outcomes, rather than Baldur's Gate, where it's basically an RPG playground and they've been like, off you go. Yep, you can be an arse if you want to. Good luck out there. And you really can. There's so many different permutations of the story that you really can be evil in every sense. Yeah, more like ESO. More like ESO, where it's like, if you choose this option, so-and-so eventually ends up dying. If you choose this option, this place gets destroyed instead of this place. Like little ones. And there are some fairly big ones, though. That's not to say that there aren't big decisions in this game, because there are some that potentially can kill companions and they're out of the game forever. We'll be saving the world anyway, but here's some edgy dialogue. Yeah, that's basically what it is. Like, no matter what you say, we're saving the world. But you can be a little bitch about it if you want to, but we're still going to be a good person. And I guess the thing that Dragon Age does really well is moral grayness. If you're asked to make a decision, it will never be quite obvious which is the correct decision, which is the good one, because there's really no such thing. It's kind of like real life. Like there's never a completely good decision in some of these like really, really high stress situations. Like, do you protect the people you love, but then also like the people who are fighting against you might not even want to fight you and they've been forced into it. So is that murder? You know, all of those kind of really difficult ones where you start to think, am I the bad guy? And to a lot of people in this world, we are the bad guy. We are the bad guy. It didn't go down so well with a couple of companions in my first playthrough of this. Oh. That is interesting though, because a lot of the companions don't respond how I thought they would to some of my decisions. Which goes to show that we think we know them, but we really don't. Oh, there's something here. Oh, it's more materials. Do I need all these materials? I'm just going to pick them up anyway. Why the heck not? Oh, Dawnstone, best stone. I'm not biased. Yeah, I've talked about this before, but it's not that Inquisition pales in comparison to Baldur's Gate. I think this was a very, very good game for the time that it came out, and it really pushed decision making and all these different dialogue choices and different cutscenes that you could get depending on what you choose. But now, having played Baldur's Gate after starting this, it's so different. Like, how I think of it now is so different, because I'm like, yeah, but in Baldur's Gate, I could do this or I could do that. And that doesn't mean that I don't love this game in its own way, but there's so many more options in Baldur's. And it's a very different kind of feeling. Like, Dragon Age is telling me the story that it wants to tell me, and I get to choose a few things along the way. Whereas Baldur's Gate, anything can happen, depending on what you want to do. How has the Inquisition managed to gain ground? Send the behemoth. Fournier. Damn it. It's fine. We'll take down the behemoth too.
Inquisitor.
Pretty sure that was the big red lyrium monster anyway, so we already killed it. Ah! Chief Scout Sanic is back. There's a really weird, like, physics bug with one of these scouts where if I change position, I go, like, over here, he'll be on his normal path and he'll just, like, zip. He'll just, like, moonwalk at the speed of light. Like, whee! He's not going to do it now we're watching. He's shy. He's shy. We got to look away and then he'll do it, okay?
Like a pet. Like a giant darkspawn hamster with aspirations of godhood. Dorian, why can't you look after your little friends? Corypheus peed on the carpet again. In this analogy, the carpet is Haven.
Is he or is he not a Tevinter Magister?
Meaning the source of everything bad and evil in the world? They are the same, yes?
Certainly feels that way at times.
Oh, those two. You guys need to have it out. Get the issues between you sorted, because we can't be walking around in hostile zones with you two squabbling every 2 seconds. Alien says, I'll never play Baldur's Gate 3. Fair dues if it's just, like, not your kind of game, because not everyone enjoys the same games. And that's great, because we get a whole variety of games that come out. Like, I don't think you'll ever see me... Unless I just really want to shoot things mindlessly in the face, I don't think you'll ever see me play, like, COD or something. That's probably not my jam most of the time. But the people that love it really love it. So, as well, I know that people who like RPGs, there have been some people who've tried Baldur's, and they don't find it structured enough for them. So the fact that you can go everywhere and you can do everything... Some people find a bit overwhelming, and they're like, no, I want to be told this specific story. I don't want to be like going off in different directions, doing all these different things. Which for me, like, my favorite thing is being able to, like, go into this world and lose myself and do anything I could have ever dreamt of. But some people just want a very structured story, and that's okay. And the combat, the combat is another one where I guess there've been a lot of people who aren't familiar with D&D who've started it and then just been totally overwhelmed with it. Like, if you come from a D&D background, you're immediately like, oh, I know what this spell does. Yeah, I know how this works. But for those who haven't played D&D, it takes a little bit longer to get used to. And if you're not a fan of strategy, it is turn-based, and not everyone likes turn-based. So I'm biased because, I mean, to me, it's one of my favorite games I've ever played, and I haven't even finished it yet, and it probably will become my favorite game of all time by the time I get to the end. But that's me, and I like being able to experiment and mess around and do everything. Moogle Cuddles have been redeemed. She's left me. She's gone to loaf on the stairs. When she comes back, there shall be Moogle Cuddles. If you come from a Baldur's Gate 1 and 2 background, the turn-based combat can be a big turn-off. That is true. That is true. Because it's very different from the previous games. And I think expectations can often mar things a bit. If you're a fan of a series and then they suddenly switch up the combat style. I mean, they did that with Dragon Age. They've done that with every Dragon Age so far. They've tried out a slightly different combat style. And they went full action-based in Dragon Age 2. Oh! Hello. Boom.
One down!
One down! You know, no matter what happens, I'll always remember. One down! Die! Still the most dramatic critical hit line I have ever heard. It's so unhinged. Did you play the Da Vinci Original Sin games before Baldur's Gate 3? I have played Da Vinci Original Sin. I haven't played the older ones though. Haven't played the older ones. I know bits of the lore. But I've only played the most recent one. Oh god, wait, is there one over here? Ah, there it is. That's what's holding me back. I would love to go back and play them on stream at some point. They're on my never-ending list of things I would really love to play on stream someday. +2 power. Easy. I'm getting so powerful now. We're close to your mission. Be grateful, Blackwall. I came all the way here just for you. Oh yeah, Planescape Torment is another classic one I need to play. Oh, here be treasure.
It spread far from the free marches.
In war, victory. In peace, vigilance. In death, sacrifice. My brothers and sisters in vigilance. By drinking of the chalice, you are a grey warden. Though you perished, you died with your blood, joined with mine. I honour your sacrifice and carry your memory into battle. Meline of Arlesens, I remember you. Leonide de Firmin, I remember you. Ordwin, I remember you. Oof. I'm glad we brought back Hall. Don't know about you, but that sounds very dragon-like. It's getting like a dragony vibe. Velska's watch. Oh no, is it gonna be inside? Oh, okay, maybe one of the bodies has the key. Let's keep looking around. Would you look at that? The body had the key. The one body that I didn't loot. A dragon? In a game called Dragon Age? Never! Unheard of! It's funny though, because Dragon Age 1 and 2, for a game called Dragon Age, had surprisingly few dragons. Like, Dragon Age Origins especially. There's like a few big dragons towards the very end, but you hardly ever see dragons. And then Dragon Age 2, it was more rims than dragons. And this is the only game where we're getting like tons of dragons, and there's dragons on the map. It's actually living up to its name now. Oh, spooky. Valeska's watch. I've marked areas of interest on the maps provided. I would draw particular attention to Valeska's watch, an old Grey Warden outpost. It guards a deep road's entrance sealed after the third blight. Because of the entrance's scythes, the wardens feared Darkspawn would find a way through despite their efforts. Senior Warden Valeska recommended they build a fort over the collapsed tunnel, so wardens could always guard it. They did so, for centuries. The Grey Warden's disappearance means Valeska's watch is now unguarded. If the seal over the entrance has degraded, Darkspawn may infest it. Be wary when entering this area. The blight is a slow death, and one I would save you all from suffering. A missive from Liliana to Inquisition agents bound for Emperor de Leon. Well, let's go inside. What's the worst that could happen? Dragon Ball Z has one dragon per saga. That's a fairly low dragon to series ratio. I don't know if it beats Dragon Age in terms of dragon ratio to content, but still. I need to watch Dragon Ball Z. I've never seen it. I've only seen Dragon Ball Z Abridged, which is like a parody of Dragon Ball. Oh, those are the wispy things. I was wondering what they were. That's our new necromantic wisps. Oh. A chalice. The joining chalice.
To be helping the Grey Wardens, even after everything.
Arik, don't die. Oh, come on. What did I just say? What killed you? I actually don't know. He died over there somewhere. And we haven't got Solas to play nurse. Dorian, go help him. You're a necromancer. What is he doing? Screw it. There we go. Dorian, drink your drink. These are quite chunky. Oh, it's a Hurlock, that's why. Hurlock Alpha. I should probably poison him. I think they have resistance anyway, but... Oh no, it worked. Thorian, I swear to the gods, stand back here. Thank you. It's like shooting 3 arrows at once. It's like it's constantly AoE. It's kind of good, I guess. Trying out a new bow. You right, Varric? Yeah. I'm so glad you're okay. Yeah, you're fine. So much loot that I'm not even gonna need soon because I'm gonna finish the game. But I might need it in the DLCs. DLCs generally tend to be more difficult than the base game, so maybe I'll need it. I love Dragon Ball, huge part of my childhood, but even the cut down version of the anime is long AF. Did they just pad it out because they needed content and they just kind of put loads of filler in? Because that does happen with cartoons sometimes as well. Grey Warden Diaries. The older woman, the one who got me out of prison. She told me she was heading me down a tunnel to kill a darkspawn. That's insane. I let them conscript me so I wouldn't hang. I'm not going looking for darkspawn. They have disease. Had enough of this. I'm free and I'm not going back. The wardens can find somewhere else to do their work. I'm gone as soon as night falls. Yeah, let me know how that worked out for you. I think you probably got killed. I don't think that ended very well. Does this game have a difficulty setting? You know, I'm trying to remember. It's a long time since we started this. I think there is one on like the main screen before you head into the game with character creation. I think there is also a mode where you can only unlock it when you finish the game. So like a super hard extreme mode. Chat says yes, and chat knows everything, so yes. It has tactician mode. Ah. I'd be kind of curious to try that because honestly, this mode has seemed quite easy in a lot of ways. I haven't had to switch characters. I haven't really had to use the tactical mode at all. Grey Warden Diaries. They've broken through. The last time we had any trouble here, it was during the Blight. The records say someone reported hearing scrabbling. They investigated, but found no danger. After the Archdemon was killed, we got complacent. We might need to destroy all of the Bastion to keep them back. There aren't enough of us left to man the post. If there's a raid, we might not stand. We could get out, attack the town. Waiting for word from the Warden Commander. In the meantime, I'll do all that I can. Again, that worked out well. Ah! Alpha! Alpha! Blackwall? Blackwall! Just trying to stealth over here. Thanks. Blackwall, deal with it, please. He doesn't seem to have as much taunt going on as Bull right now, so... Bull's usually quite good at pulling them all to him and then raging. Oh my god, they're so tanky. Let's get this poison on. Are you fighting Thanos? The Hurlock Alphas are kind of like Thanos. They're like so chunky. They're super muscly. And they've got big old jaws. So yeah, I'm sure that's where the inspiration for Thanos came from. Just copied it from Dragon Age. Friendly fire? Oh no. Oh, can you imagine trying to use Fireball? It's so hard to get a chance to use that anyway. Ooh, hello. Level 15 requirement. Blackwall. Would you like this? Are we still in combat? Ah! Not for long. Ah! There. Oh, there's more. There's always more. Oh! Oh! They're clearing the walls? I didn't even know they could do that.
How do you get your hair to do that, Dorian?
Right now, really? Hair tips?
Proper hygiene and grooming. Maybe all three of you should get acquainted.
I could lend you my moustache wax sometime. Really? As we're fighting off the darkspawn who are crawling up the walls and there's dead bodies all around us? Okay, okay. You know, I appreciate positive masculinity and you sharing your haircare tips. Thanks, guys. I would like to borrow your moustache wax, Dorian. I would love to. The seal holds. With the 5th Blight rumoured to be starting in Ferelden, most of the spawn will have moved east. I still hear scrabbling occasionally. Will they try to dig their way through? Perhaps they sense us. I recommend that we reinforce the barricades. Till then, so long as we stay vigilant, all should be well. Yeah, it was very well. It all worked out there. Wonderful. Is there a secret bridge? I bet there is. Dragon Age loves secret bridges.
Perhaps it just needs the magical touch.
Go on, give it your magic touch, Dorian. Yeah! I knew it. Thanks, Dorian. Ooh! Alright, Dorian. Just teleporting around randomly. Ah! It's a trap. Yeah, no, don't fall down that hole. Watch yourselves. You could twist an ankle or, I don't know, implode your whole spine like I just did. It's very dark around here. Woo! Yeah, don't go there. Whatever you do. Treasure. I hope this is worth it. Carter Fang Dagger. Does actually look... Oh. Does actually look pretty good, you know? And here I thought that my puny inventory clearing I did at the beginning of stream today would be enough. I thought it would be enough. It seemed like enough. But this game just keeps throwing loot at you. Constantly. Oh, no. Okay, armor. Didn't I pick up some shitty armor earlier? Venatori helmet is better than my helmet, even. It gives a melee defense, which I don't want. That shitty. This story. And then... that shitty too. Sure. Why not? Yay! Crisis averted. The plan worked out perfectly. Whee! Oh, I hear something. Hello, hello, hello. Treasure, treasure, treasure.
Pity about this outfit.
There we go. That was the other one for his companion quest. Okay, we need to get to a camp. I am dying. Yay! Or I guess if we go to the world map from here, there doesn't seem to be anything else in here. So let's go to the hinterlands, everyone's favorite area. I love how much the hinterlands is a meme and that you never truly leave the hinterlands because you don't. It's the first area that the game gives you and you're like, whoa, this place is massive. I've got to explore everything. I'm going to go find all the secrets. And there are so many side quests that you can just stay there forever and not move on with the main quest. And coming from RPGs where you have to do the side quests, otherwise you miss them as you go through the story, and time moves on in the world. I was like, okay, I should do all these quests and I should help the local villagers. Otherwise I'll regret it. So I'm going to do them all now, not realizing that actually I probably should have done it in the other order. And whenever I lacked enough power for main story quest, gone back and done hinterlands. But I do have fond memories. I do. We've done quite a lot in the hinterlands. Yay, the hinterlands! Ah, it is lovely here. Alright, and Blackwall's quest is literally here, so easy. We should help the local dragon hunt all the villagers. That would be more exciting than some of the quests I've got in this area, honestly. And it's usually just like farmers like, find my sheep, I've lost my sheep again. I think they were somewhere near the old castle. We should have cleared this place entirely. I hear you. I hear you. You're in there, aren't you? Oh, you're here. After the deep roads.
The Inquisition could benefit from this.
You know what? I think they could, Blackwall. Mighty fine of you. Oh my god, I'm lucking out here. Blackwall's quest is right next to camp. No effort needed whatsoever. Don't worry, Dawn. Everyone got stuck in the hinterlands. So much so that BioWare sent out tweets around the time saying, do not stay in the hinterlands. It just, yeah. It seems like you're just gonna miss everything if you carry on. So, yeah. I feel like they should have made that a little bit clearer. So that you're like, oh, okay. Fair enough. Okay, I can go on with main quest and I can come back at any time. Maybe at the beginning of the game, say in very obvious text, there will be points in the story where you cannot go back and do side quests. We will make these very, very obvious so that you will know. Quest on without fear.
I appreciate this, Inquisitor.
Griffin feathers? Why do you appreciate the griffin feathers? Why? Okay, well, you're welcome. You wanted to go to Fallow Mire as well, so let's see if we can get there. Oh, this place is spooky. The hinterlands do not forget. The hinterlands do not forgive. You never truly leave the hinterlands. Even when you close the game, a part of your soul remains there in the pine-covered hills, doing every single villager's side quest. I feel like that's the zone that they fluffed out the most as well, because it was probably the first one they made. There's loads of little things to go and get, whereas some of the later ones are a bit more compact and there's not quite as much to do. Or that there is stuff to do, but the stories aren't as fleshed out.
Thank you for coming. Maybe you can solve this mess. Our missing patrols are being held hostage by Avvar, barbarians from the mountains.
What are they doing in a bog?
That's the thing. Their leader, he wants them to fight you, because you're the Herald of Andraste.
Well, that's fame for you. Why?
What do they have against Andraste?
Well, the Avvar think there are gods in nature, as in the sky has a god and the forest. The Avvar say you're claiming to be sent by one, and they'll challenge the will of your god with their own. I think their leader's just a boastful little prick who wants to brag he killed you.
Yeah, probably. Thirsty for blood. Well, that's fame for you, isn't it?
Should I autograph something for him before he tries to behead me?
They think readings for the weak. You know, scholars, lowlanders, or legion peasants. Getting to our troops won't be easy. You'll have to fight your way through undead. But you're probably really good at fighting undead after Crestwood.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Yeah. No problem. You're joking, right?
Does no one in Ferelden get to burn their dead?
Yeah, come on.
The plague took this place. I wouldn't drink the water. The Avvar are holed up in the castle on the other side of the Fallow Mire. Make her willing, the Inquisition's people are still alive.
Make her willing. Okay. So I didn't go here because I was like, that's a whole other zone. I'll save that. Because there's loads of other zones to do, so this is all new to me as well. What? What? You got a requisition for me? Go on then, spit it out. Come on.
This might interest you, sir.
Thank you. Report.
What is it?
You may want to look into this.
Okay.
Inquisitor.
Hello.
Inquisitor.
Okay.
Nothing to report, sir.
Nothing to report, okay. Sometimes if you keep clicking them, they just keep giving you requisitions, so... Oh, you know what this place reminds me of? Duskwoods in World of Warcraft. Same kind of vibe. Oh, now that's a moon. Are there gonna be werewolves here? I feel like there's gonna be werewolves here. Okay. Well, Blackwall's quest is down here, so off we go. Also, Witcher. Anytime you have, like, bogs with undead wandering out of them, I expect to see Geralt somewhere like, back your fiend! Silver sword in hand. About 20% complete with the game. There's so much content. There's so much. And I will say that the zones are beautiful. The main story of some of the zones is really cool, but there is a lot of filler. There is a lot. So just like, go and find these things. Go and pick up this stuff. Which I don't mind, because like, the zones are so nice to explore. And there's so many lore books to find and extra story tidbits to get, but there is a heck of a lot of filler in this game. Yeah, basically it's very MMO-y feeling, which makes sense for the time that it came out in. MMO's doing really well around that time. Speaking of WoW, WoW was doing really well around that time as well, so... Yeah, bear asses! Go get some bear asses. Is that a beacon of some sort? Let's go have a look. Oh, Dorian. I'm gonna need you to energize this. Oh. Wait, it's going... Ah! Oh, God! Here! What is that? What is that? Oh, I hate it. Please leave me alone. Tentacles! Ah! It does look like it's come straight out of Bloodborne. Straight out of Bloodborne.
Beacons, we could lure the undead onto solid ground. Might be a faster fight.
All right.
Keep an eye out for more then.
Okay, so do we not have astrariums here, just beacons? So I heard a glowy. I heard a glowing glowy. Hello? Oh! Maybe the glowing glowy is just the... Oh! I can light the veil fire myself. Hopefully this bear has an arse. You'll be surprised the amount of bears that do not in fact have arses. And how many bears you have to kill until you get a bear arse. Veilfire in the Fallow Mire. The Veilfire messages in the Fallow Mire are largely gibberish and imply a kind of paranoia. Certain letters and numbers repeat. It is possible the writing is in code. These Veilfire runes are interspersed with numbers and mathematical notations. They evoke a clear sense of panic, as if the author was trying to figure out a difficult problem. To unlock a crypt, maybe? I bet it unlocks a crypt. 1 in 10 bears suffer from no arse syndrome. Born alone in this world and without a derriere. Please consider donating generously to the No Bear Arse Fund, helping arseless bears all over the world. What would you do if you had no arse? I would donate to the Arseless Bear Fund. Also, all the gore tusks with no livers, you know? Maybe they were just alcoholics all their lives and they had their livers removed. Apostate Widress's journal. This thick journal is half undecipherable. The parts that can be read are splattered with ink, as if the author had written them in a hurry. There were years of notes in that book. Years. Who could have taken it or deciphered it? Did someone follow me from the circle? I bet it was Wernham or Clarice. They always were jealous, little busybodies. If they saw what I've done, the demons I've harnessed, they'd be green with envy. Who's afraid of spirits now, you simpering ewes? But I must have my book back. I'll write down the cipher again before I forget. Again, these demons are clever. I can't have them demanding a price for decrypting my own notes. The concoctions I can make with the plants here in safe amounts will open my mind to the vistas of the Fade. The demons hint it is beyond me because they wish to undermine me. It's so clear. It's so very clear. Welp. There's a necromancer at work here. So it lures them out and then we have to deal with them still. Where are they? Where are they? Ah. With no arse syndrome, you can't have pain in your buttocks either. With an arse transplant, you can never have butt pain again. Do you have troubles with shitting? Consider going arseless this year. I mean, yeah, it's a good offer. Good offer. What do you need an arse for anyway, apart from sitting and shitting, you know? Trade it in. Then you can wear arseless chaps. Yes, exactly. Donate your arse to a bear in need. You know, hundreds of thousands of bears without arses who would be grateful of that arse. And you don't even use it for anything. I think I'll donate mine. But I spend too much time on my arse playing the video games. I need it for things. So many law books here. Ooh. Okay. The age-old problem of the full inventory. I think Griffin Mill was good, but now it's like level 10 armor. So I'm gonna get rid of it. It looks good, but it's stats-wise, it's not. I think. I'm questioning everything now. Might be some daggers and things. No. The last stand. I can't just trash that. It's the last stand. There's so many purples. There's too many things that look good. The inventory got us in the end. You can run. You can hide. Inventory management always catches up with you. Every time. But especially this Saturday, because we have a whole stream sorting my inventory in every game that I play. Chat unlocked it. So that's happening. Smudged drawing. On this small note, the words "not deathroot" have been underlined 3 times. There's a small illustration of a plant that looks like spindleweed with this one underneath it. I have a feeling he got the pictures mixed up. Poor lad. What a way to go. At least he didn't get killed by a zombie though. I started modding in RPGs because the inventory is such a hassle. I think particularly in this game, I've found it a hassle because I think the problem is they give you too much good stuff, which shouldn't be a problem, right? They give you lots of purples and blues, and I never know if I'm okay to trash that stuff because it feels like it's good. So I don't want to just throw it away, so I keep it. Ah! Hick! Oh, what's this then? Welcome to the West Country. I'm now in West Country mode for the next few minutes. I hope you enjoy. I'm a farmer. I have a tractor. I greatly enjoy ploughing my fields. Every other Sunday. Get out there. Plough them fields. Ask me. Anyway, what's in this cave? Is it even a cave? Oh, we can be setting up camp here. That'll be glorious, that will. Most civilized farmer. Oh, I even have teacups in my farmhouse. Me and the wife, we have a scone and a cup of tea every Sunday. I love a Sunday, I do. You are? Alright then, let's get out of here. Still doing Blackwall's quest, so it should be over this way somewhere. Oh, this zone's fucking massive. How the heck am I supposed to get across here? What with the swamps filled with undead and such? Not a good idea, is it?
I hope the Avvar haven't gotten bored with the hostages and that they understand how hostages work.
Oh yeah, true, they got hostages, haven't they? That's no good, that isn't. Arse, more loot, bloody hell, where am I supposed to put this? Up me arse? I can't take this shit. That's just, yeah, I'm just not even that good. Ah, shite, that is. That's level 5 armor. Don't need that crap, not around here. I'm a woman of taste, you see. Any ploughing tips, West Country Dawn? Ah, well, you see, you want to do it when the field ain't expecting it, right? So, first thing in the morning, when the field is still asleep, catch it unawares, plough it real good. That's what I say. The Daughters of Song. I'm gonna go Irish. You are. Oh, I got a brand new combine harvester. There we go. There it is. There it is. Wine, music, poetry, and the wanton and frenzied indulgence of carnal fancies. What are the chances I find this book now when I'm in West Country mode? The gods have truly blessed us this day. Carnal fancies. They're like French fancies, but not safe for work. Can't unwrap those. Oh, no, no. These things characterize the hedonistic cult known as the Daughters of Song. Calling them an order of the faithful lends them a legitimacy that they do not deserve. The daughters and sons, though they saw themselves also as daughters, celebrated Andraste's holy union with the Maker in almost every way imaginable. And it was only in the holy union they venerated. Andraste's life, her war, her teachings, and her sacrifice were blithely ignored. At its height, the Daughters of Song numbered in the thousands. They maintained a stronghold in a village called Virley, in the fields of Gislaine. Virley saw a yearly event during which the Daughters of Song paraded carven images of the Maker's glory through the square. The Daughters of Song were wiped out by the righteous forces of Emperor Drakon during his campaigns to unite all of Orlais. When the Emperor's forces sacked the village, the daughters would not arm themselves and were either killed or captured. The village was destroyed and the cult never recovered. I say, raunchy stuff. Wonder what happened to them, I do. I guess they just all died. I mean, it pretty much said they just all died. Oh, look at that. Why would I be opening a rift? Why would I be doing it? Why would I be opening a rift? I won't be doing that. Who's this?
So, you're Herald of Andraste.
Yeah, that I am.
Kin want you dead, Lowlander.
Yeah.
It's not my job.
No.
Fears from me.
Alright, then you're fucking massive, mate. What are you doing here?
Why aren't you with the other Avvar?
Trying to figure out this hole in the world. Never seen anything like it's like. They spit out angry spirits. Endless. What the sky's trying to tell us? I don't know.
They're called Fade Rifts, actually.
They're caused by the breach in the sky. It was some kind of magic gone wrong.
I know that, Lowlander. I'm talking about the Lady of the Skies. Do you not know her? Can't you see the warning she writes through the bird flocks in the air?
Lady of the
You
Skies.
use the patterns of flocking birds as an augury, then?
We don't use them. They're sent. You see it, or you don't.
Okay. Well, his people aren't aggressive. They're not the savages that we were told they are. Am I missing people hurt, then?
The other Avvar kidnapped an Inquisition patrol. Are they all right?
A few were injured in the skirmish, but they were alive. Last I saw them. Someone's trained them well. They killed more of us than I thought they would.
Why aren't you attacking me?
I thought the Avvar wanted to fight me.
Our chieftain's son wants to fight you. I'm called in when the dead pile up. Rights to the gods, mending for the bleeding, a dagger for the dying. That's what I do. I don't pick up a blade for a whelp's trophy hunt.
Alright, then.
Farewell.
Doesn't seem like he respects their leader a lot. Interesting. I mean, I really don't feel like I should touch
All right, hero. What
this.
do we talk about?
What do you mean?
You don't want to talk about yourself. I can respect that. So what
Fair.
do we talk about then?
I don't suppose you follow jousting?
I'm a free marcher, remember? We invented jousting.
That's not actually true, you know.
It is. Before us, no one ever thought to push people off things with large sticks. Historical fact.
True. 100% accurate. You know, Varric, I didn't think you were much of a sports guy. I thought you'd be like, nah, never seen a sport in my life. But yeah, he's into the jousting. Imagine them just having an exchange like, oh, did you see that shameful display last night? They should have given that jouster a red card. Lads. I can imagine them bonding though, you know, over some ale. I'm gonna open it. I don't know exactly why I'm doing this, but we have to open it to close it, right? Maybe? Okay, now. No? Okay, second wave. I think they're squishy. If the wind changes direction, your voice will stick like that. Maybe it will, mind. Better watch yourself there. Oh, our Fade Riftney's closing. I think I did my time, though. I did my time. The West Country is gone. It is seeped out of me. Problem is, I get going into, like, Irish if I'm not careful.
There's a reason people have been following our herald.
Yeah, we're really cool.
Aye.
Aye. Goodbye.
Farewell, then.
Farewell.
Watch the water.
I will do. Well, maybe the Avvar aren't so bad. I should probably go in there in, like, full Avvar armor.
Careful. Disturbing the water draws them out.
Oh, okay. So anytime we touch it, we're gonna get a little wave of mobs.
One down!
And maybe something worse if we disturb it too much. Oh, about that. We need to cross again. Can I jump? Can I parkour? You guys won't parkour after me though, so there's no point. You'll just wade through it. Okay. They're so squishy though. They're no problem. This is really making me want to play The Witcher again. It's just reminding me so much of The Witcher. You know, I have never technically finished The Witcher 3. Because I got distracted by side quests. Classic RPG problem, but I was like, oh yeah, let me just do all these side quests. Oh look, Gwent is fun. Let me do that for like 10 hours. So I do need to play it again. Witcher is one of those that I've started and then started again so many times. Like I think I've done about 4 restarts of Witcher. Where it's been too long since I last played it, so I feel like I need to begin again and like hear the story again. And then I get to like the same point every time and get distracted by side quests and then never end up finishing it. And there's so much DLC as well. I never finished Blood and Wine. Now I have to do it all from the beginning. Exactly. It's a serious problem.
A cheerful addition to any decent swamp. At least in the city you can find a decent healer. Out here you have what? Roots and berries?
Oh, quite a smell.
These people never had a chance.
You should have left when they could. The weeping spires. Whew. We got very lucky with that lightning strike there. Everyone okay? You know, the metal armor doesn't feel like such a good idea now, actually. I'm a decade late to The Witcher 3. Don't worry about it. It just means you can enjoy it. There's loads of people who would kill to go back and do a first playthrough now. To wipe their memories and play some of these games for the first time. Here goes nothing. Come fight me, you cowards. Hello? Oh lord, they're coming. Okay, let me see if I can do like a long... Oh, that was useless. Great, great. Okay, well, we got it eventually. Googling, is mithril conductive? Does mithril conduct electricity? Did you ever play Red Dead 2? I have. I've played quite a bit of Red Dead. I forget, like, Red Dead 2 is the newest one, right? Or is it Red Dead 3? Trying to remember how many Red Deads there are. Yeah. I played it on PlayStation, and I've got like the Game of the Year edition. To be honest, I didn't get entirely all the way through the main story because, again, I got distracted by side quests and collecting horses. I was like, damn, this horse collection system's pretty good. Right, let me go get all the horses, all the different colors of horses. Oh, let me go and capture a pure white Arabian. Let's go. So I mostly ended up playing it as a chill horse taming simulator where occasionally someone tries to rob me whilst I'm being a horse farmer. I'm like role-playing being a horse farmer. Dawn, your inner horse girl is showing. Yes, I'm just such a gamer girl. I just love horses. Don't be a horse adventure. But genuinely, the modeling of horses in Red Dead is incredible. Like, it has really good horse animations. And they're so lifelike that people who do like horses, I don't know if you guys heard, but during lockdown, there were some people that got together and they organized trail rides in Red Dead Redemption 2 because they missed horse riding. They couldn't go horse riding because of the regulations. So yeah, it's a thing. Like, it's an incredibly good horse game. Red Dead is just a horse game. Yeah, exactly. But no, like the voice acting in that is incredible as well. And I like the journey that our main character goes on. It's freaking terrifying at some points though, when you're like crouched behind a barrel, surrounded by bandits, fighting them off. There's some real knuckle gripping sequences in that game. Also the heists, like the train heist. Oh my god, that was so much fun. Red Dead is GTA with horses. This is true. Except sometimes the cars are wild and you can tame the cars. And you're like, oh, let me capture this Ferrari. I just need to approach this Ferrari gently. Okay, against my better judgment, I am gonna go into the spooky castle.
Don't waste time on them. Head for the castle.
Don't waste time? You mean just like run past them? Oh my god. There's so many of them though, Blackwall. Okay, what if we just run past and then I'll put my big AoE down? What? Also, in Red Dead, you can totally kill your vendors because for some reason, there's a button for quick draw and I totally pressed that multiple times in my playthrough. Oh my god.
Let's look around.
It's just too easy to press. That is also a game where you need to quick save all the time because you can just accidentally kill people. Without meaning to.
Get to the castle.
Get to the okay, I'm in the castle. Come on, guys. Oh, shit. I hoped we could negotiate with the Avvar that, okay, we're just gonna, like, kill one of them now. Okay. Am I the bad guy? I don't have to kill them. We could have just... I mean, the other Avvar guy we met was nice. Sure, they can be reasoned with. Negotiation? No? Okay. Fair dues. I guess we just kill everyone then. It's always the solution. Needle in a haystack? No. I was hoping there would be. I love it when devs do that. Oh. A shitty staff for a level 7 mage. No, thank you. I only take premium supplies. My inventory's too full for all this crap. The gates are open.
lovely word.
Lovely. Lovely jubbly. Deft hands find tools. Varric, do you have deft hands? They seemed very deft last night. Go on, have a look. No? Okay. Fine. Fine. No one's got deft enough hands, apparently. I bought an elf book recently. Ooh, elf books are the highest quality books. Written by an elf or includes elves? Any book that includes elves is superior. This is true. It's not Halloween. Oh, the atmosphere here is so good, though. I'm reading an elf book right now as well. Chat has excellent choice. Excellent taste. Written on a bark or a stone tablet. I like a nice smooth tree corpse to hallucinate from. Although at the moment I mostly read on my Kindle, which is actually technomancy. It's so good. It's really useful. I also just tried out Audible for the first time, and I'm liking it because it means that I can read whilst technically not reading, so I can do something else that I need to do, but also read at the same time. It's also hopefully going to trick me into exercising because I can go for a walk and listen to our book club book at the same time. We're hacking the system. Outside, I know. See, I hate it out there, so I have to trick my brain into thinking that it's okay. I have to have music, or I have to have like a podcast or an audiobook. Otherwise, I want to go back into my hovel and never leave again. Oh, oh, it's level 7. It's purple, but it's also level 7. I think it's shit. 149. Is that bad for our level? Yes, it is. Okay, yeah. We're gonna leave it there. This ancient relic, we're just gonna leave it to be trash for scavengers. Bing bong, bing bong, bing bong. It's somewhere here, it's somewhere here. Is it hiding? Where is it? It's over here somewhere. Bing, bing. Yeah.
Excellent.
Excellent. The book I ordered is called The King of Elfland's Daughter. Why do I feel like it's going to be some enemies to lovers romance?
I've dealt with the Avvar. Is everyone all right?
Yes, Your Worship. The injured need some rest, but we can return on our own.
I can't believe the Herald came for us. I told you she'd come.
I am the hero after all. Or at least I'm supposed to be. Oh. Upgrades. Level 11 upgrades. You know, I don't care that much. I'm gonna leave them here. But thank you for your service, friends. All of you were injured in vain, and there wasn't even any good loot. So you can spend some Inquisition perks at the war table to make Varric's hands even more nimble. Yeah, I was kind of saving them up because some of the later ones now cost 2. So I think I'm on 3 now, hopefully. So I should be able to afford them. Oh, there's supposed to be one out there. Okay, I missed one. I think it's about an elf and a human marriage long before that became a trope. Because I have read Deal with the Elf King, which is pretty terrible. It's pretty terrible. I enjoyed it as like a quick flick read, but it was not written very well. And there's a whole series by that person, you know, Deal with the Elf King, Married, I think it's called Married to Magic, the series. And like the whole premise of the series is someone being married to someone that they don't want to marry, and then finding out that they actually like them, and usually it's fae and mermaids and elves and that kind of thing, and demons. And yeah, it was pretty terribly written. But you know, I have a weakness for a bit of enemies to lovers. Marriage, sacred indeed. Hey, Mark, you want something? You want my giant D20, don't you? Do you want it? Okay, you be careful with it, because you remember what happened last time. Okay. Here you go. She likes that one. Although she has cracked a mirror with that before. It's a very heavy D20. We don't talk about that though, do we, Mog? No. She loves a D20. Hello.
Your god looks after you, Herald.
Are you king now? Because I killed literally everyone you know. Oh, I like the dance. Work for me instead. You seem pretty capable. Kind of nice. And you look like a Dark Souls character with that huge weapon that's like twice the size of your body. Work for me.
The Inquisition has a purpose your chief lacks.
Is this why the Lady of the Skies let me here? To help heal the wounds in her skin? Aye, I'll join you. Let me make peace with my kin and I'll find where you set your flag.
Alright then. So just him, not the rest of the Avvar. Seems pretty cool. He's humongous. He's huge. He's a giant man. Agent acquired. Yeah. Yeah. +1 power. Yeah, I'm so powerful. Alright, Blackwall, let's go find your little collectibles. Your little oddities for your china cabinet. I think there's more over here for you. Is that any 4-9 chance? It did look like it. It looked like some kind of weird, like, moonwalk. Like a forwards moonwalk. Very smexual. Hey, Charles. How's your soul doing? Pretty good, pretty good. It's looking very shiny, actually. That door was locked before. I wonder. Can it be unlocked now, Blackwall? I'll bet it's in there. I hear it. I hear it. Ding dinging. It's teasing me. Forwards moonwalk, and you're like, walk. Yeah, but here's the very specific thing about a moonwalk. Like, your feet have to slide along the floor. You know, you gotta have that kind of like, ooh, I'm on a slippery vinyl floor thing going for you. I can't moonwalk. I've tried. I can't do it. I've got a key though. Damn. Is it in there? That's really annoying. Wait, do I have a camp near here? No. No, I have the original camp that we came from. Because we could go back to the war table. Give them deft hands. Alright. What? I've now opened it. Okay. Yeah, let them come. We tried so hard and got so far. But in the end, it didn't even matter. But let's go back and see how much deft hands is, because I think I can get it now. And if Blackwall isn't grateful for me traipsing around all these zones and getting artifacts for him, I'll never forgive him. Where's that song from? Human Top Charts. I think it's some pop song. I don't know. It's just one of those songs that everyone knows. I like how he has a Lancashire accent. It's rather spiffing. Pretty sure Blackwall hates your guts though. He does. He does. And then I like forced him to work for me when he didn't even want to work for me anymore. Linkin Park? Maybe. Sounds Linkin Parky. Even Morrigan knows that song. Oh, Morrigan loves emo music. Totally into the emo music. It's a song from the distant past of the year 2000. I've been to the year 2000. They lived underwater. Your great-great-great-granddaughter. She is real fine, though. In it. I'm going to the war table. That's where I'm going. Okay. Hey, Maury. Hi, Maury. Hi, creepy son. I mean, he's just like... The voice doesn't really fit the face with him. I don't know. Because, like, he's so like this. I think it is actually Morgan's son. You guys tell me, like, every time we see him that is actually the voice actor for Morgan's son. But yeah, he sounds a lot more little than the modeling game is. Hello, hello. Okay. The secret stuffed hands. How much? 4! Oh, I have 3. Allows all rogues in the party to open masterwork locks. Good thing I've been saving them then. Okay. Welp. See how the war table's doing. Inquisitor, we are honored to serve the Inquisition, and we will leave straight away. I pray that you defeat Corypheus, whatever he is, soon. It is terrifying to see demons pour into the world, endangering innocent people. And as a medium, I've studied spirits at length. I know many of these poor creatures meant no harm to this world, and were drawn into it against their will, corrupted through no fault of their own into something dangerous. I once called such a creature my friend. I lost him in the rebellion, and never had the chance to offer forgiveness for the mistakes he made, or help him find his way back safely to the Fade. For the sake of both this world and that of the spirits, I wish you success. Both Evangeline and I will fight tirelessly on your behalf. Yours, Reese. Thank you. This one's still in progress. And this one's in progress. Okay, I guess we can send one more out. Hinterlands is a notable source of elf fruit and onyx. Doesn't seem that important. I mean, the world is ending. I don't know if we need that much more elf fruit. It is good for healing potions, but still. The refugees in the hinterlands face threats from bandits, demons, apostate mages, and Templar deserters. Building watchtowers in the area will help Inquisition forces ensure the safety of refugees and farmers. Is this not one of the first hinterland side quests that I got? And the farmer was like, can you please build some watchtowers? Because they're like killing our animals and shit. And I've waited like 140 hours to do it for him. He's fine. He's fine. He's cool. He's got his cows and stuff. He's happy. He's been waiting for years. He's like, I wonder if that adventurer is ever going to build those bloody watchtowers. Oh, poor guy. He fell into the hinterlands trap, you see? If you go to the hinterlands, you never leave. Not for anything. He's fine. I mean, he's dead, but he's fine. Well, you know, if you're dead, you're kind of fine. Because, you know, just he doesn't have to worry about his crops anymore, or his cows, or whatever it is he was protecting. It's cool. Cole approves. Thanks, Cole. I should really go see Cole. Well, so how are you doing, Josephine?
Sister Liliana says the guests are on their way. The last inheritances are discovered, and Taupe is not
Today,
a
the
spring
Herald of Andraste challenged the Darkspawn that thought itself a god. Defeat him, and you'll be more than a holy woman to the people. You'll enter legend.
I didn't do this alone.
I couldn't have come this far without the Inquisition at my back.
And there is the modesty people respect. People joined the Inquisition after hearing you were blessed, but they've stayed because of how you lead. I wanted to tell you that I shared their sentiments, Inquisitor, and... well, I suppose I just did.
You're a good friend. Don't act like it's over. We can't celebrate yet.
I hope you're not going anywhere after I stop Corypheus.
Far from it. Oh, if you'll have me, there's so much more the Inquisition can do. Farewell, my lady. When you face Corypheus, may you walk in the light.
Oh, I love Josie. I'm so sorry I ever called you Yellow Puff Sleeves and couldn't remember your name. You are a worthy member of the Inquisition. Hey, Varric. So, we need another Inquisition perk. What's the easiest way to get one of those? Or do they only happen when you level up? I need one more. We have got other Inner Circle quests to do as well. He just wants to kill Venatori, which is easy. And there's one more Circle Tome in the Hinterlands to find for Vivienne. Should be easy enough. I have camps everywhere around there. Ah, it's in there. Okay. Sure. Let's go find it. Should we let Vivienne come for once? Nah. I'm so mean to like Cole, Vivienne, and Blackwall and Cassandra. I forgot Cassandra was even a thing. Oh, and Sarah. And I have favorites. That's the problem with these games. Like I have favorites, okay? I have favorites. You can buy influence to get perk points using the Power for a Price war table mission. It will give you a vendor that sells influence. Ah, okay. Do you know which zone it's in? Is it in Ferelden? Because I should unlock that. That'd be good. It's right at Skyhold. Okay. Everyone's on a mission at the moment, but when they're done, I'll send them on that one. Cal is very knowledgeable. Cal knows many things. I have a feeling I tried to get to this before, but like there was a ravine here. I think you have to go around. Yeah, is it through Dragon Country? Might be. I always have one or two companions that are permanent additions to the party. Yeah, usually for me it's like, well, Varric's permanent no matter what. No matter what, Varric stays. Bullsy's our main tank, but I'll sometimes switch out tank, and then I'll switch out magic-y person as well. Varric is number one. This is true. He is the best. This is the Varric Appreciation Fan Club that we run here. We meet most Tuesdays. Okay, let's keep going this way. Playing favorites is integral to any RPG. You, and you. The rest get lost. It is nice though in Dragon Age that we have those camp interactions so that even if you don't take someone along with you, you still get their reaction to what happened in the story. It's like they were kind of there, but just in the background, even if you weren't controlling them. The Varric Appreciation Society meets and stares at chest hair. Yes, yeah, and we laugh at his jokes. Like, we just sit there around a table and he says a joke and then we all laugh. And then afterwards, we drink ourselves silly and cry about how he's not romanceable. If he is not romanceable in Dreadwolf, I swear, I will have strong words. He needs to be. Yeah, I know he's all hung up on Bianca, but he needs someone to tell him that he deserves better than a woman who won't even appreciate him back. He deserves better. He did name his crossbow Bianca, so he's obviously just... he can't let go. He can't let go. I think she does love him back. It's just that circumstances don't allow them to be together. But I am totally up for getting in the way of a happy couple. Absolutely. If it's Varric Tethras, I'll make that man wish that he'd never met Bianca. Didn't call his crossbow Dawn now, did he? Yeah, but he named the crossbow before he met me. I'm sure if he met me afterwards, you know, if he met me before, he'd had the crossbow. It would have been called Dawn. And every time he pulled that trigger, he would have thought of me. A letter in an abandoned home. A stone calls to me. It's in my dreams. As I shape it with chisel and hammer, it shapes me in return. My flesh twists, claws and fangs ripping forth. The light in the sky makes the stone so much louder. The cave in the hills has good, strong stone. I can shape it into something strong enough to keep me safe, if I hurry. Jendon, if you're having the dreams, go talk to the Templars. The war doesn't matter. Their job is to help when things are too frightening to deal with alone, and the only reason the Templars didn't find you as a child is because your parents hid you away. If carving helps you, here's a map to an old cave I stumbled on a few years back. I think it has the stone you like. Is it lyrium? I hope it's not lyrium. And before he's got a couple of kids with her. I mean, we don't know, do we? We don't know. Although we do know that it was like a forbidden love. And that, you know, it wasn't possible for them to be together. It's a trap. They'll just tranquil you, little guy. They can't help you. There's got to be something up here. Is it more loot that I can't carry? No, it's nothing. Thanks, game. Wow. That was delightful. And now I have to wait for everybody to get back up the stairs again. Thank you for that, Fireware. That was a really, really beautiful experience I just had. Come on, there's got to be something up here. There's camp. Is this what I'm looking for? Aha, Vivienne slightly approves. Vivienne would never fully approve. That's beneath her. Only peasants fully approve. She gives us a slight smirk. This stuff is rubbish. Is that money? I've hardly spent any money. I should probably spend some money before the game actually ends. Return to Vivienne. Easy. Well, let's go see her. Hope she's grateful. Would you like it if the Silmarillion was ever adapted on film and TV? Oh god, that would be a difficult one to adapt well. I mean, they have kind of taken parts of the Silmarillion in stuff they've done. And I feel like, you know, we have our Lord of the Rings TV series on Amazon, which takes inspiration from some of the stuff that happened then. So that basically is. But yeah, I don't know if I trust anyone to do it right. I don't know, unless it was the same people that worked on Lord of the Rings, because I trust that. I mean, and when I say the same people, I don't mean just Peter Jackson, like that entire team. You could do it as a long TV show. This is true. But I think no matter what you did, someone would be unhappy with it. You can't please everyone. Because when it comes to Tolkien fans, we're very picky. And even if one Tolkien fan likes it, there'll be another guy who is like, actually, the portrayal of this was not lore accurate and it should have been like this. So yeah, I think it's... I'd like to see it because I always love when things that I love are made into TV series or films. I'm always like, oh, I hope it's good. And if it's good, that's a massive win. But it's so much of a risk whenever something you love gets adapted for TV. So, yeah. Never happen, I guess, because the Tolkien estate won't allow it. I mean, we have the Lord of the Rings Amazon Prime TV series. Have you seen it? I enjoyed it. I think, like, for me, it was missing the Lord of the Rings feeling. It didn't feel like Lord of the Rings, and I'm not sure why. But I think the casting was great, and the music was incredible. The sets were incredible. The special effects were incredible, and I was just happy to have more in the Lord of the Rings universe out there. But yeah, for me, it didn't have the Lord of the Rings feel. And we've talked about this, but the elves didn't feel like elves. The elves didn't feel like elves. And I don't know if it's just the long hair throwing me off. They decided to go with short hair because I suppose that was a creative decision, right? They made a very strong decision of going for short hair on the elven men. And maybe they were trying to represent like, oh yeah, these elves are different from the elves that we see in the Lord of the Rings films. Because it's a different time and different things are happening in elven culture, and maybe they wanted to kind of represent that with elves looking different. But it just, something was off about the elves, and they did not feel ethereal. They did not feel, you know, like you watch Lord of the Rings and that scene where like Galadriel comes down and she's kind of, it's almost like she's like floating, and everything in that part of the movie has this weird like haze to it, and everything's like glowy, and everyone's a little bit fey and otherworldly, and the elves just, they just seem like slightly fancier humans in the series, and that really threw me off. I really loved Galadriel though. I think Galadriel was fantastic. My only peeve was that I think her hair probably could have been done better, because in the lore, Galadriel's hair is such an important thing, right? Like, it's supposed to be like sunlight itself is like trapped in her hair, and it's like glowing, and it's so beautiful. Like, people are like, oh my god, her hair. And you know what people wouldn't do for a single hair from Galadriel's head. And she has nice hair, fair, she has nice hair, but it was like, it was very clearly like her hair was dyed, and it wasn't like long silky flowing locks. It was, they did go to incredible lengths to make it seem like it was lit from within, because they actually, I was watching some of the behind the scenes, and they actually threaded tiny gold threads into her hair, her actual hair, so that when she's in scenes where she's in direct sunlight, if she turns, you can sometimes hear her hair, you can see her hair like glimmers of it as well. So that was a nice touch. But yeah, I didn't get the ethereal feeling from the elves, and I know it's something that very much like splits communities, is whether you liked the Amazon TV show or not. But my overall kind of opinion on it is, it was great. It was great. I really enjoyed it. I wouldn't say it was like the best thing I've ever seen, but I really, really enjoyed it. And I think a lot of things were done very well. There's some things that I wish were done differently, but that doesn't mean that I think it was rubbish or whatever. Like, some people are like, oh, it's terrible because they got this one thing wrong. But I enjoyed it. And anything that gives more attention to Tolkien's world and pumps more funding into making more Lord of the Rings things is a good thing, I think. Hey Cole, I came to see you. I felt sorry that I hadn't talked to you in so long. Oh, what are you doing up here?
The Inquisitor.
What are you doing up here? Cutscene.
No. But you like demons. I enjoy the company of spirits, yes, which is part of why I do not abuse them with bindings.
It isn't abuse, if I ask.
Not always true. Also, I do not practice blood magic, which renders this entire conversation academic.
Cole?
He won't bind me. He's a mage and he likes demons, but he won't help.
Well, what's wrong? Explain, come on.
Why would you want Solas to bind you?
So I'm safe. If Solas won't do the ritual to bind me, someone else could. Will. Like the Warden mages, and then I'm not me anymore. Walls around what I want. Blocking, bleeding, making me a monster.
It's alright, Cole. That's true for everyone.
A mage using blood magic could conceivably do that to any one of us.
It's
human
true.
or demon.
You should ask Solas to bind you too. And then someone can bind him.
That's not the answer. You may need to leave. No, we'll protect you. You're one of us now.
We'll find a way to keep you safe without binding you, Cole.
I have a suggestion, if Cole is ready to listen. I recall stories of amulets used by Ravani's seers to protect spirits they summoned from rival mages. A spirit, wearing an amulet of the Unbound, was immune to blood magic and binding.
Oh.
It should protect Cole as well. The resources of the Inquisition could be used to find such a talisman.
Good. They will not take me.
Oh. It's okay, Cole, we got this. I'll get you one of those necklaces right away. I should probably go see my boyfriend as well. Oh, Cullen, baby. Are you up in yonder tower? Let me go see him. He'll probably just give me the same kiss he's been giving me for the entire game. Ugh. We had one very cute sex scene in which we mostly just saw us waking up the next morning like, oh, I love you. I love you too. All right then, let's go back to work. Hi there.
The wall before me is shadow, yet shall the Maker be my guide. I shall not be left to wander the drifting roads of the beyond. For there is no darkness in the Maker's light, and nothing that he has wrought shall be lost.
A prayer for you?
For those we have lost, and those I am afraid to lose.
I've seen a real god. Afraid to lose. I walked in such a sultry way then. Girl, you can't walk like that in a church. Don't be shaking that ass in a church. So rude. Afraid to lose, eh?
You're afraid?
Of course I am. Corypheus possessed that Grey Warden at Mythal. What more is he capable of? It's only a matter of time before he retaliates. We must draw strength wherever we can. When the time comes, you will be thrown into his path again. Andraste, preserve me. I must send you to him.
Oh, the romance music is starting. I can't contain myself. This is what happens. Like whenever you see someone you fancy in real life, this music starts. You're like, oh my god. You invite someone back to your house. The music's starting. That means I must be about to have some romance. Okay. I hate this whole situation. We're going to win. Corypheus must be stopped. What if we don't make it? We're going to win. Toxic positivity. Come on, come on.
Look at everything we've accomplished. I'm ready for this. We all are.
We would not be here without you. Whatever happens, you will come back.
You're still worried though, aren't you? Is that so? The music. Still worried.
Cullen, you don't have to.
Allow me this. To believe anything else would... I can't.
Where's my kiss, bitch? Where's my kissy smooch? I didn't come to see you for cuddles. It was a good hug though. And the way that my character just like buried her face in his shoulder furs, like, oh, so cute. I'm gonna go see him again, see if he has anything else to say, because we have done a couple of quests since we've seen Cullen. He's so nice. He's so nice. He's just a nice boy. He looks after me with such a cute vanilla-y romance. He's my little vanilla latte. No spice going on here. Just some cuddles. Cuddles with Cullen. My boy. Hey, at the end of the day, and a difficult day at that, cuddles are better than kisses. This is true. This is true. Cuddles are good. I'm not shitting on cuddles.
do not like having that mirror, Illuvian, in Skyhold. Corypheus may not be able to travel through it, but what if something else can?
It's like you foresaw the future. I trust Morrigan with it. You could ask Morrigan about it.
Morrigan's our expert on the Illuvian. If you're worried, why don't you ask her?
I did.
And?
She said I was unreasonable, then offered to explain how the Illuvian works using words with less than 4 syllables.
He is Alistair!
The Circle had a library. I'm fairly well read.
Right.
I'm not unreasonable.
He basically is Alistair. I kept calling him Alistair at the beginning of this playthrough because, like, he kind of looks like Alistair and they're quite similar. Although Alistair's a bit more of like, oh, I don't know. I guess he shows himself being a bit of a bumbling idiot a bit more, whereas Cullen keeps it all in. Keeps it all in. Do you have time to talk?
Do you have some time?
For you, always.
I'm just looking for a kiss.
You need a break. Come on.
Cullen, like, this is cute and all, but like, I feel like we should switch it up a bit, you know? Like, we do the same kiss every time. It's the same music. You know, all of that. And it's not that I don't love you. I want to be more adventurous, you know? No, same smooch every time. Not even any tongue. All right then, fine. If that's how it's gonna be, that's how it's gonna be. See you never. No, he's a sweetie. He's a sweetie. Oh, hi, Egg.
How can I help?
Goodbye. You have nothing new to say to me.
We'll talk later.
I should probably talk to Liliana as well. She always has interesting things to say. He's the type of lad you would not mind taking home to see your parents. Exactly. I'd have no doubts about that. They'd be like, what a lovely boy. He looks after you, doesn't he? And I'd be like, yes, he's very nice. Whereas Bull,
What happened at the Elven Temple? It's got me thinking. I should go back, shouldn't I? To Tevinter. Once this is done. If we're still alive.
I don't know about that. Don't make yourself if you don't want to.
All my talk of how terribly wrong things are back home. But what do I do about it? Nothing.
What brought this on?
How does this relate to the Elven Temple?
You encountered ancient elves. A piece of history. Something the Imperium didn't destroy. Maybe my people can atone for what we've done. There is something still left to restore. Maybe not all of us want to, but that could be altered. If you can change minds, so can I.
But maybe if we change things here, it will spread across to Tevinter. There's no reason to put yourself in that position if you don't want to be there again. You came here to help. Just go then. Oh, so rude.
You're not doing nothing, Dorian. You came here. You're fighting with us.
Thank you for saying that. I want to do more than stop Corypheus, however. I want to save my home. It might surprise you to know that you're the one who inspired me. You're shaping the world, for good or ill. How could I aspire to do any less? If it means proving that Tevinter can be better, that there's hope even for my homeland, I would do anything.
Aww, he's inspired. I don't want him to go, though. I don't want him to be there, all alone, fighting by himself. Completely outnumbered. Let me go with you, Dorian. Let me go with you. I just seen Deathwing say Pringles in chat. And for a second, I'm like, Pringles? Do you just really like Pringles? And then I look back at Dorian. And the moustache.
Young Templars, I see.
And he does look like the Pringles man.
Nothing. Just something I find rather
The Pringles man moustache. Great, now I won't be able to look at a can of Pringles the same ever again. Thank you for that. Hey, do they have Pringles in Tevinter? bet you invented Pringles, didn't you, Dorian? From the Pringles monarchy.
I should go.
You know where I'll be.
Your dad is the Pringles tycoon. Once you see it, you can't unsee it. No. Woo! Ah! We're being raided! Defend your queen! Tiana's coming on in with a mighty horde of raiders. Why, hello there, friends. Welcome on in. We were just discussing such interesting and intellectual facts as the fact that Dorian looks like the man on the Pringles tin.
I heard a little rumor about you.
Please discuss.
So,
Indeed.
He actually
Someone's
does.
been doing some
You can't
training.
see very well right now. The lighting is very low, but he has a glorious moustache. Sorry, Dorian. I just completely talked over you about Pringles. Someone's been doing some training. Oh, yeah, me. I'm an assassin now. The skills are useful.
the skills involved are rather handy.
I'm not going and assassinating any political leaders or
With the
anything.
amount of killing you do, a bit of flair's a fine thing.
All right
I
then.
don't kill that many.
He doesn't mind.
Are you joking? I'm only surprised you didn't kill someone walking over here.
I have killed a lot
At
of
any
people.
rate, if you ever intend to make it an actual profession, do tell me. The Antivan Crows have nothing on the Imperium. I know people. Keep it in mind.
Maybe I will. Maybe I'll ask him for help. That's enough.
I should go.
I do rather like watching you leave.
Excuse me? Are you flirting with me? Excuse me? How dare you? Maybe he's just saying that I look really good in this outfit. As a very good friend. A very good friend. What were you up to today, Tien? Were you ESOing? Or is this the Nug letter? Good, good. I was starting to worry that she'd left us. Liliana, that's a very strange and uncomfortable position to pray in. Your knee has gone through the table. Does that not hurt?
I was pondering who might be divine, and it suddenly occurred to me. Is it so ridiculous for the Grand Clerics to support me? Why shouldn't they?
I mean, who else would be divine? I think you'd do a good job. You'd have to give up all this spy business, though. Well, I guess it's also kind of part of that job, too. What would you do as divine, then?
If you were divine, what would you do?
Change things. Change everything. Your support of the Mage Rebellion was a good start. We must build on this. No more circles. The mages will be free. The Chantry will accept them as the Maker's children. In fact, it will accept everyone. Elves, dwarves, even Canary. Why exclude them? The Chantry
That's a
allows
bold
our
move.
differences to tear us apart, instead of teaching us how we are the same.
I like it. People are going to hate it, though. I mean, especially the nobles will hate it. But you're right. Why should we let these things divide us? Potentially, people running around not knowing how to use their own magic is dangerous, but also people hiding in secret because they're scared of being turned into Tranquil is even more dangerous. So, you know, I'd support you, Liliana. With anything, but especially this.
I think you would make a good divine.
I am glad to hear it. Your support may persuade the Grand Clerics to vote in my favor. Justinia wanted the Chantry to grow, but her reforms never took root. She was held back by tradition and was too gentle to force change. I won't make that mistake.
You can't force change, though. Well, her getting blown up didn't help the situation. You can't force it, though. Well, she will argue that you can, with a couple of carefully placed spies here and there. A couple of good assassinations, you can make anything happen. And it will seem like it happened naturally by itself. No, Sonny! I lost my 30-hour Baldur's Gate 3 honor mode run. Welp. And you just lose everything, don't you? Everything. Well, time to make a new character and start again. Make like a version 2 of your character who's been through some shit. Give them a bit more of a serious look in their eye, some darker makeup, and send them back in. Yeah. I don't know if I should joke about her getting blown up. That doesn't really seem very sensitive, but yeah, you can't force change. Come on.
You can't force people to change their minds.
Then how will change ever come? People do not simply happen upon enlightenment. Most must be carried there. Justinia thought the circles needed to change. But why stop there? The Chantry alienated potential allies by brutalizing elves and belittling dwarves. If we could bring them into the fold, wouldn't we have peace? There are those who would cling to the old ways, of course. But they will see. I would make them see. But I've rambled on too long. I am not divine. Yet.
Oh. I don't know how I feel about this now. Especially that final, like, I am not divine yet. It felt very villain arc, Leliana. It felt extremely villain arc. Because, you know, even if you believe you're doing the right thing, you can still be a villain. You can do the right thing in the wrong way. And especially if she's just going to kill everybody who disagrees with her. Like, oh, you're following the old ways? Killed. She could use someone like Josie by her side. Just giving her tactful little hints about how maybe, like, instead of killing that noble, maybe you can do this with a diplomat and actually convince them to change their mind. I like her reasoning. Her reasoning feels sound, but in practice, I think she's going to be, like, way too harsh. Way too harsh. Oh, hello, Vivian. Oh, so many cutscenes. I'm getting a cutscene from every companion.
They were. As you see, the Inquisition has not been idle.
Would it be possible to meet the Herald before we return to Ghislaine?
My dear Laurent, for you, anything.
Yeah, hello. Oh, I hate networking parties.
Allow me to present Inquisitor Llewellyn.
Your worship, you do us great honor.
Inquisitor, this is my dear Bastien's sister, Grand Cleric Marceline, and his son, Duke Laurent of the Council of Heralds.
Madame de Fer has told us what great trials you faced, trying to save my poor brother's life.
The Maker called my father to his side. It was valiant of you to champion him in his final hours.
I wish I'd done more. It was just a wyvern. Tell me what you heard. Did she tell you the truth?
What has Vivian told you of my part in the affair?
She said you faced down the most dangerous of all wyverns in a desperate bid to save father's life.
No, I like accidentally killed the great wyvern.
The Inquisitor and
I thought it was just a trash mob.
It has been our very great pleasure, Herald.
Thank you. Enjoy the refreshments, please.
So you've met the family now, and made a good impression in spite of yourself. Well done.
You spoke highly of me. You're scheming. What are you after? What was all that about?
I don't understand. What just happened here?
A victory. My victory. Properly worded, the righteous cause of the Inquisition can be used to great effect with my Bastien's deeply pious relations. With Bastien's loss, I have connections to the Council of Heralds and the highest levels of the Chantry. All thanks to you.
Did you love him? It seemed real. When she was, like, mourning him, it seemed real. Was this all a game? Was this all just part of the game? Things worked out then. I think it was both. So she did actually care about him. Hey, Bluegrass, welcome on in. How you doing? I'm just whining and dining nobles over here. Oh, and Blue Cross, just because you're here, I just noticed that there is a little creature who has come to visit us. Muggle. Hello! You come to say hi to Blue Cross? Yeah, they help all the kitties and the doggies and the horses and all the animals. Yeah. She's currently making a little void portal over there. That's her favourite spot to sit in. Yeah. The void. You can't really see her because she's just a little portal of darkness. But she's been making great chaos on stream today as well. Wow. The game is doing that weird thing where I don't have my mouse in game. There we go. You always get what you want, don't you? She can't deal with not winning. I think maybe she did love him, but her way of grieving instead was to turn it into something good for her. Because she can't process losing. And losing him was too much. Just she was like, how can I make this a win? How can I make this benefit me? Even the greatest sadness that I have ever felt, how can I make this good? Which is kind of sad in a way. Vivienne, you need some therapy. You need some therapy right now. Oh, Crowley, thank you so much for gifting to the Blue Cross. I think we might know who's behind that Blue Cross account right now. I suspect it's a certain someone, but I could be wrong. I could be wrong. How are you doing? Thank you for giving me their soul, Crowley. I'll look after it. It's always me. I mean, it could be someone else. Maybe it's one of the shelter dogs, you know, has just grown thumbs and suddenly starts typing. It could be. Yeah, they do some amazing work. And I was lucky enough to go and visit as well and meet all the staff and a lot of the animals who were staying there as well. And it was really incredible chance to get. Honestly, one of my favorite things I did last year was going to do that because everyone was so lovely and so genuine and just really thoroughly nice people that work at the Blue Cross. So it was really cool. Next fundraiser, I'm going to let a cat loose on your keyboard and see what happens. I mean, probably chaos. Probably. I mean, cats and keyboards. Thing is, though, Mog just likes to sit on one particular key. So usually it's spacebar. And I'll be trying to type an email and her ass is just on spacebar. So if you ever get an email from me and it's just like, that's Mog. That's Mog. Mog also turns off my PC. There's lots of clips of her jumping on top of my PC and turning it off. I have to cover it. I have like a little something over the power button always that she can't knock off. Admitting to being used rarely works out in real life when trying to influence people. Just makes them aware that you're aware. Don't let her know that you know. Do they know that we know that they know that she knows that they know? You always get what you want, don't you, Vivienne? Except you couldn't save him.
You always get what you want, don't you? No matter who you have.
Oh, I didn't mean that.
Of course I do, Inquisitor. I play the game to win. Well, I can't keep Marceline and Laurent waiting. Thank you so much for your cooperation, Inquisitor. I could never have done this without your help.
So I'm confused now. Did she love him? Or was this just the game? Did we give him a life-saving potion that just didn't work? Or did we give him a poison? I cannot tell with Vivienne. I cannot tell. I'm going to go talk to her again. Because I was assuming that she had this super sweet backstory that explained why she put on such a bitchy front to the world, but now I'm not so sure. I don't know. She did love him. You know, we saw both cutscenes. We saw what cutscene you get if you don't give her the real serum. And it did seem like she genuinely was grieving both times. And she's good at the game. She's good at the game.
Yes?
It is done. What is done? Any chance we might have a little, you know, Hanky panky? Birds and bees? No, I don't think so. It's done. Is that like asking her to leave? What is this? What is done? What is done? Oh, the task that she sent me on that I just spent like an hour doing. Yeah, that's done. That's done. I thought it might be like, it's done. Pack your bags, leave now. Because sometimes it is, and they don't explain what the conversation option will do, but it's done.
Your lost books have been found.
Yes, I found your
Your
books.
assistance in this matter will not be forgotten, I assure you.
Okay, so you're not going to double cross me.
You need something, my dear.
Oh, hello, dear. All right then. Well, she doesn't have anything further to add on the subject of betraying me or potentially betraying me. That's fine with me. Hey, Varric! How you doing? I've missed you.
What can I do for you?
Why don't you have a cutscene? Why don't you have a cutscene? I'm
Carry
sad.
on.
You deserve a cutscene. You really do. You really do. Let's go see Morrigan. Oh wait, I'm going the wrong way. Whee! She can't afford to appear weak. This is true, because in the game, as soon as you appear weak, you're already out. Already. Hey, Varric! Incoming! Maybe that's why he doesn't want to romance me, because I just walk up to him constantly like, talk to me! Love me! Notice me! Hello, child. Hello, Morrigan.
Greetings, Inquisitor.
Greetings. Oh, well. Tell me more about you. Have I asked you this before?
I'd like to know more about you.
If you have questions, then ask.
No, there's nothing more to ask. Sorry.
I'll leave you to the garden.
Until next time, then.
Enjoy the garden. Enjoy. Who else haven't I talked to? I just talked to Cole. Oh, Sarah! Yeah, I feel bad that I sometimes forget that Sarah exists. I'm sorry, Sarah. Just the 3-rogue party meta just doesn't work out. I can't do it. And Varric always needs to come, and he's also a rogue. So having her along as well is a 3-rogue party.
You've been skittish for days. What's up your crew?
My what? It's nothing.
Is she not here?
Oh, you know.
Oh, hello. How you doing? I love her room. She clearly got the best room. Oh, cutscene.
I'm sorry.
What?
Oh wait, no, I'm not.
What?
It's just the funniest, isn't it? That creaky old Avvar in Mythal saying the elves weren't destroyed by Tevinter.
Painful admission for him. You're gloating. What's so funny about it?
If that's a joke, I don't get it.
Everyone is always, oh, poor elves, victims of this and whatever. But the Empire hates itself. Love it. We're not proper if we aren't sad about the grand history stolen from us. Turns out we're no better than anyone else. Plus, a big old temple full of demon-worshipping lies. Grand, that.
You think Mythal was lies, then? You think it was? Well, I know the truth now. What do you mean? You explain what you think, because the Sarah way of thinking is not the normal brain way of thinking, and I'm kind of curious what you mean.
Why are you dismissing what happened in Mythal?
Of course. None of it holds up. I mean, it was impressive and all. Makes the Dalish look like tits for living in the woods, but so what? There can't be a bunch of gods and the Maker. Don't matter how much or little you believe, those don't fit. So call me stupid, but I believe the stuff not made up by dead people who failed. Mythal is a ruin full of demons. I mean, it just makes sense, right?
Okay. There's no option to, like, tell her what I've learned about Morrigan's mother. You're insulting our heritage! But what if even some of it's true? I believe it was all true. Well, I do know the truth now. I mean, Mythal was real. Whether they're who we think they are or not, that's another story.
There's so much history there. What if some of it is true?
No, now you're stupid. You can't think that because it's stupid.
But everything we saw.
Why believe it? Because Abalas looked weird? If that's all it takes, Cariffi's shitheel is full of lumpy truth. I get it. You're an elf. Be all elfy. But this, you're the frigging herald of Andraste. Every time you open your mouth, you'll sound like an idiot.
But it's important. I said I'm not her herald. It hasn't stopped you. Oh, the shade. I've said I'm not her herald.
It's not as if it matters what I believe. I've already denied being the herald.
Not for me to say, yeah. Just saying. Anyway, believe what you want. So long as we kill Cariffy fish. Whatever.
Whatever. I don't think that went well. I don't think that went well at all. I think she hates me. Oh, God.
You have a problem.
So many cutscenes.
That
I'm
over
stacking
there
them
is
up.
a full tavern. But everyone's drinking alone. They're all up their own arses about the Inquisition. I can't have fun with everybody whinging. And they'll fall on their swords before Corypheus can push them. I'm thinking pranks. Set a few up, knock a few down. You win or not?
Should the Inquisitor really do this? I want them at their best, so, you know. I don't know which way this answer is gonna send things. Do you think some pranks will make them at their best? I mean, if you think the pranks will make them at their best, sure.
You have an odd idea of preparation. I need to keep them at their
Just
best.
don't injure anyone.
What's best then, Mopey? Constantly ready for death to fall from the gaping hole up there. I know people. Pissed off and fired up is better than dreary bleary. Come on.
Time with you sounds like fun. She hates me. She'll never romance me, but I'm kind of curious what a Sarah romance is like. Now that wouldn't be vanilla. No, grow up. Yeah, go on then. Go on then.
Lead the way.
What, really?
Really?
I knew you were different. Let's go.
I love Sarah. Okay. What exactly are the pranks gonna...
General appetite is gone. Have a search about. Find something to mess with and give your soldiers a laugh.
Wait. But Cullen, really? Do we have to prank Cullen? He's a nice boy. And sometimes he gives me a little kissy kiss. I mean, there's the desk here. I'm guessing that's the only option. Yeah. I love how I can't leave. Like, the door doesn't exist until I've pranked. There's no getting out of the prank. Okay.
On the desk. Oh, yes. Center of the Empire and all that. What to do.
I won't diminish my general. Great, so what do we do?
All right, Sarah. What do you want to do?
Thing looks heavy. Don't want to move or break it.
Oh, it's sturdy.
I got it. Easy one. Just a slip of something under here. There. Won't notice much, but it's just that little bit wonky. He's so in control that'll piss him royally. I tell one of the soldiers and boom, the general seems like people. And since he works for you, you seem like people. Come on, next one.
That's a shit prank. It's really rubbish. Even like slightly moving a bit of paper on his desk every time he walks out would be better.
Something she likes too much.
Or like removing one book from the bookshelf in the morning and then putting it back there at night. That would be better. Like, oh, I moved one of the paving stones. That would really piss him off. Okay. So how are we messing with Josie? Door.
What, just the door? Where she greets every important idiot. Yes.
All right, what should we do?
Well, Sarah, what do you have in mind?
A bucket.
No, Josie loves her. No, I did not agree to this.
Classic, yeah?
I just asked what you had in mind.
Gets you weeks of happy kitchen staff. Except for the one who cleans it up, I suppose.
Oh.
But whatever. Next up.
No, I just wanted to know what you had in mind, and if it was too mean, I was going to say no. And Josie loves that silk top that she wears. If you ruin it, she's going to be sad, and then the Inquisition will be doomed. If we're playing pranks on Liliana, I do not rate our chances of making it out alive of this very highly. Sadler. Baron Plucky. I don't care how many missions he's flown or how many lives his actions have saved. He is a holy terror. Nearly pecked out my eye last time I tried to attach a message to him. All the dramatic flapping and squawking caused the sister to come over. You should have seen her look when she snatched the letter from me. If I had a weaker constitution, it might have killed me on the spot. I suppose she thought I was trying to murder her prized raven. And all she had to do was coo at him, and the Baron hopped onto her shoulder, all sweetness, and nestled into her neck. How does she do it? All the birds seem to like her. Is it blood magic? It's blood magic, isn't it? Weaver. She's just got away with the birds.
What's that? A locked... No, leave that. Not interested in her hidden things. Not for just a bit of fun. Maybe feed her messengers something gassy? No, birds don't pop. But they flap and...
Who is up there?
No! Is that Solas? Hello, Solas. How would you like to commit some tomfoolery with us? I have to at least offer. It's the Inquisitor. And Sarah.
Nothing to worry about, Solas. It's just me and Sarah.
Well, all right then.
Ah, what fun is that? Let's go.
Oh. Now he's seen us. Oh, he's gonna report back on us.
That was fun. An inquisitor of the people.
Those were such
Still
shitty
remembering you're
pranks.
one of them.
I
if all
thought
they
she
got
was
was the
better
herald
at
stuff,
pranks.
the serious bit, you'd start to sound pretty scary. That works, but not for long.
I should appear respectable though, shouldn't I? You don't make a lot of sense. It suits you though.
I think you're off the mark. By a lot.
Oh, probably. But it works on me and everyone I know, so I'm right. Same reason everyone
Okay.
else thinks they're right. It's all bull. So pick the advice you like, I guess. It was fun chasing you, Inquisitor. Nice for you.
Excuse me.
Oh, frig.
Oh, shit.
You did it.
Oops. Wonder if there's another cutscene now where Josie's like, I can't believe you ruined my best shirt. Oh, I feel so bad. Hey Nord, welcome on in. We're just bullying Josephine apparently. I did not consent to that prank. She didn't tell me her plan before she did it. She just went through with it. Hey Varric, did you enjoy the pranks?
Something you wanted to talk about?
He doesn't have anything new to say.
Carry on.
Oh, Varric. If only you talk to me. I know he appreciates a good prank. He's a man of culture after all. Hey Josie.
Everything's in place. Okay.
She's forgotten about the entire incident already. It is fine. She does not hate me for it. I did what I had to do to earn Josie's favor. What have I not seen? Oh, I have not seen Blackwall in a while. Morrigan won't talk to me right now. Cole I've seen. Vivian I've seen. Dorian I talked to. Liliana I talked to. Solas didn't have anything new, did he? I think I tried. Let me see. Sarah's great. If I did a second playthrough, I'd use Sarah more. Just because she's a rogue.
How can I help?
He has nothing to say. You tattled on me, didn't you, little shit? That's it. I'm putting hair removal cream into your hair wax. Oh, that's right. You don't have any hair. Okay, I'm leaving now. I bet he told on me. Bet he did. Varric better be romanceable in the next game. I was just saying this. Like, I'm organizing a march on BioWare headquarters if he's not romanceable. Because that is just a crime. A crime, I tell you. Oh my god. I do not know how I will hold it together if we get a Varric romance scene though. You know the classic, like, well, I like you too, Hawk. You know, like, oh! And then if it goes to like a bedroom scene, I'm gonna be on the floor. I will actually die. BioWare, if you're listening, please make it happen. Please. We've been waiting for our short king to have his moment for far too long. Far too long. Write a story about me, Varric. Write me like one of your hard and Hightown girls, Varric. I'll just like lay on the bed and be like, describe my physique, Varric. Yeah. I think Solas would be great as a redhead. Has anyone ever actually photoshopped Solas to have hair? Has anyone ever tried that? Like, what if you give him like an emo side flick? Like he's in like an emo band? He could rock it. He's definitely an emo. 100%. Especially with his hang out in graveyards. I love researching about the fate, you know, like what happens after death. It's so cool. Yeah, or yeah, ginger floppy hair. Like carrot top. Sure. Yeah, that would suit him. Yes. It's like a mop. Or like a Middle Ages peasant cut, like a bowl cut all the way around. I can see. Afro. Yeah, I can see it. Like afro and then, you know, like the disco pants with flares. And the glitter ball staff. Yeah. Can see it now. Or pigtails. Little like schoolgirl pigtails. He could rock it. Mohawk? Mohawk. He could rock a mohawk. For sure. We need to take to Photoshop, my friends. We must choose the ideal hairstyle for Solas. Solas's original design did have hair. Did they just decide that it didn't suit him? Because, yeah, Solas with hair just wouldn't feel right. It's not right. It's weird. Didn't think there were any bedroom scenes in this game. There was one with Cullen. I don't know about the others. I think Bull, you get one as well, because chat's been alluding to it. I haven't seen it, but yeah, Cullen, you got like a really sweet scene where, you know, we'll always see Necky and kissing, and then it faded to black, and then the day after, it just showed us being like, I love you too, and then that was it. So check your DMs. Have you photoshopped Solas with it? Wait. I'm on my way. I've never been so scared to open a DM in my life. Discord can't handle it. Discord's installing an update. That's how HD this hair is. Maybe it already exists. Maybe someone's done it on the internet already. You could put like a literal mop on there as well. Ah, that would work. What have you done? Oh my god. Oh, this is Solas with hair mods. Okay. Someone's like made Solas into an orc in one of these. Yeah, 100%. Side shave, like one side like shaved but not completely bald, a little bit of fuzz, and then side flick hair suits him. Oh yeah. And like all of these have the same side flicky hair going. I've just seen the one with the full side shave and then like the dreads going back with the skull. Damn. The shaggy mohawk I'm not feeling so much. But yeah, the half shaved side flick really suits him. Really suits him. Why didn't I think of that? Surely, yeah, there's Solas mods. There's got to be Solas mods where they give him hair. Huh. My life has changed. Just the lighting. Ah, I see. Show us the hair. I don't know if I can do screen share properly right now. I have to download everything. But he does look fabulous, I can assure you. Oh, I need to see if the prank worked on Cullen. I don't think it did. I think he's not even going to have noticed. Iron Bull for sure has some scenes. I mean, I wouldn't doubt it. People have told me that, like, Iron Bull has the spiciest scenes, so I made a mistake. Clearly. We're just gonna do some roof parkour, because I've gone the wrong way. Oh my god, look at my shadow on the wall. Okay, I'm just gonna... Oh, my knees. Well, I kind of needed to talk to Blackwall anyway, so... Are you here, Blackwall? Oh, you're hanging out with Doug. Lovely. Oh, he loves his horsey.
Are you ready?
Yes.
I'm sorry, what are you doing again? I kind of forgot what you're doing. You're going out to fight Corypheus with me? You're gonna make amends? Now you make amends for what you did.
Take this chance to prove yourself. Atone for what you did.
I intend to. And regardless of what's happened, I'm grateful for the opportunity.
All right,
Don't
then.
concern yourself with me. I know what I owe the Inquisition.
All right, then. Anything else?
Warden Blackwall, at your service.
He's not best pleased that I'm making him do this.
Why so bitter? You made your bed.
Oh, I'm aware of that. But do feel free to rub it in my face whenever possible.
Right. Bit of a tonal change from just now. Yeah, he's definitely giving Sean Bean. He's been giving Sean Bean this whole time. We'll talk later.
Nothing right now. Perhaps in a bit.
Love how in that cutscene he was like, yeah, I'm prepared to sacrifice everything. Then I go talk to him and he's like, fuck you, fuck your mum, fuck your dad. He really doesn't like me. I tried to be nice to him. Thing is, he doesn't like people being nice to him. He assumes they're lying to him. He trusts no one. You just ran past Cullen. Not my fault. It's so dark in there. I can hardly see the man. Hello? Did you find that paving stone?
Did you need something?
Anything I should know?
Is there anything I should know?
Only that I'm never playing cards again. I still can't find my...
That was a great scene.
I don't know how Varric talked me into that.
That was like watching fan fiction, but in the actual game. I liked watching you lose.
That's too bad. Watching you lose made me want to play cards more often.
I do not need help embarrassing myself in front of you.
You were blushing. It was adorable.
It was kind of cute, to be fair. Aw, they're so cute. I know what this is going to do. It's just going to give me another kissing cutscene, but I'll have another one if you want.
Something on your mind?
Yeah, sure. I was looking for a kiss.
I think we've done enough work for the
I'm
day.
touch-starved, Cullen. Hold me.
You may be right.
It's so hard being the Inquisitor. No one gives me cuddles. Oh, thanks, Cullen. I feel better now. Thank you. Yeah, sure, I'll go fight Corypheus. No problems, mate. Thank you. Were you ever into Game of Thrones? I was massively into Game of Thrones. Obviously disappointed with how the last season went, but I did love Game of Thrones. I did love Game of Thrones. And with one final kiss, I fear our time runs short. Of this stream and perhaps of our time in this realm altogether as we head into the final battle. And next stream we do of Dragon Age. I think I'm ready. I think I'm ready. Like, I have to... that goddamn perk for the inner circle. Want to get it, but we'll see. We'll see if I can get it next stream as well. But most likely, next stream will be the last stream of Dragon Age. Main story, at least. We have DLC to do too. Have we checked in with Cassandra lately? Oh, Cassandra exists! I forgot that. Yeah, I should go talk to her. I'll be right there. Next time, she'll be the first person I go and visit. Oh, Moogle Cuddle's been redeemed. Listen for the cat activation noise. No, I can't. I can't. Wait, she's covering her eyes with both hands. Let me zoom in. She's so cute. I'll try and zoom in if it will let me. But yeah, she's like this. I can't touch her right now because she'll wake up and she's so hard to sleep. And her tail is like in between her ears. You probably can't even see. You probably just see like a big black ball of fluff and nothing else. But she's probably asleep, guys. Everyone, shh. It's Moogle's bedtime. But Humes, the hour does indeed grow late. And it's about time that I wrap things up for today.